Nice.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Timeless Gamer Show, where our games and our bodies may go out of date, but our gaming experiences will forever remain. It's gonna be timeless, and the show is now streaming live in Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And for all of our old episodes, you can still check them out by going to the YouTube channel, Timeless Gamer Show, or just by going to our official website, timelessgamers.com. Okay? Or if you just want to listen to us talk, that is fine. The audio version of the episodes are still available by going to your favorite platforms where you usually listen to your podcast. Alrighty, send us all of your messages, in inferences, thoughts, requests, whatever, insults, death threats. Hey, why not? timelessgamers.show at gmail.com. timelessgamers.show at gmail.com. And we will like to take this opportunity to show our timeless appreciation to BitMap Books and Streamyard for allowing us to be one of their official affiliates. And previously on the Timeless Gamer Show, we did discuss the long-awaited episode of the 4X video games suggested to us by Sir Joel. And speaking of which, Sir Joel will be coming in a little bit late, but that's fine. We got you covered for this episode. We are gonna talk about, hey, it's gonna be the Lego video games, and just like the 4X video games, the Lego video games has been suggested to us like years ago, but uh, stuff happens, so been to the back burner a lot. Now's the time. We'll just do it. Why not? Introducing now to the panel. Oh, Sir Joel's here now. Yay. Let's go with Sir RV.
Hello, guys. Yes, we're talking Legos. I specifically will be talking about Lego Soccer Mania. I'm definitely looking forward to hearing everyone else's game. But yeah, Lego. Back to you, Sir Joel.
Lego. Let it go. Let it go. Oh, my God.
Ding it, boys.
And how about Sir Juan?
What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining us today on this episode. We are going to be talking about Lego games. I'm actually too with RV, curious to see about everybody's game choice. Hope you guys are too. Let's get to it.
All right, thank you for that, Sir Juan. How about another one? What over there? 1, 2, 3, Lego. JDM.
Yes, good evening and good day, everyone. It's 1, 2, 3 Lego for today. I just thought of that. And don't forget the registered trademark because we might get sued. So
Lego
enjoy this
trademark.
episode.
There you
Watch
go.
out, Juan. Watch out. There's a shark behind you. Watch out. Watch out. Don't scream. Don't
I'm in Albatross Island.
All right, thank you for that, Sir JDM, and of course, Sir Joel.
Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whoever you are, wherever you are. This is Joel Baklit, the Banyagang native, here on the Timeless Gamer Show. I apologize for coming in a little bit late. A little bit of something got in the way, but I was able to resolve that. And we are going to be talking about Lego games today. Not the actual Lego sets, but the games that are based on Lego. So you guys might have seen those around. They're readily available. You guys might have even played some of them. Make sure that you guys let us know in the chats how you enjoyed them, which ones you like the best, and we'll talk about them here on the show. Back to you, Joe.
All right, thank you for that, Sir Joel. And of course, the show captain for tonight, we got Miss Hinu.
Hello, everyone. It's been a while since I've been in our podcast, and we'll be talking about the Lego games, whether it's original Lego games or even franchise spin-off. So I hope you guys have a lot of fun. Grab your snacks, grab your drinks, and hope you have a good episode for today.
That is a cool
Alrighty.
shirt. I love it.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
I was about to
Oh,
say
and
that.
the hat, the beanie hat too. I like that. The propeller beanie.
I also
Oh,
have a
nice.
cool hat right now.
Nice.
From
All
Doraemon.
right, thank you for that, Miss Hinu. And of course, speaking of being a while, it's been a while. Who's that Pokemon over there? Who's that rare Pokemon over there? We got Miss I.
There you go. First shadow
Hi.
and then pops up. There you go.
I'm gonna sing a Pokemon theme, but I forgot.
No,
The thing-
no, don't. We'll get copyright struck. Anyway.
Hi everyone, welcome to Timeless Gamers. Tonight we're gonna talk about Lego games. Hope you enjoy our episode. And if you have favorites, put them on the chat. Maybe we don't know those other Lego games, so let us know.
Oh yeah,
Alrighty.
absolutely. We
Thank
love
you for
finding out
that.
about new old games or old new games. I don't know how you turn them. Anyway, continue.
Old new games or new old games?
Yes.
Hey.
I can play a game from the 80s now.
Alrighty.
It's brand new to me. Jesus.
All right. So, before we go on to it, let's just do our show and tell. It's been a while. A lot of it's been a while for today's episode. We'll just do our show and tell. In this segment, we just show and brag the few stuffs that we were able to acquire for the last few weeks or so, whether it's video games, toys, books, comics, anything nerdy culture related. Okay, whether it's physical or digital, what have you. Alrighty. How about let's go with Miss Hinu? What you got for the class?
Oh no, I have a lot. It's been a couple of weeks since I last appeared in the show, and let's just say I went ham with looking for games. Do you guys know the feeling of when you open maybe Marketplace or whatever, and then someone's selling a couple of games? You just wanted one out of the bunch, but
Yeah.
he'll just get the rest because it's a bundle. So that's my story for today. Let me show you the games that I have. Oh god, a lot of these are bundles. Some of these I already shown to our panelists in our group chat, but PS1 we have Spider-Man 2. What's the whole title? Enter Electro. I can't
Yes.
remember if I've played this. I do remember I've played the first game in the PS1. Spider-Man.
Most likely, that's the only reason why you bought the bundle.
Was Yeah, I think so. Next game, sadly, I've never played this game, and sadly, this copy is actually.
There
I
you
think
go.
I think there's something wrong with the CD. I'm gonna try and resurface it. Let's see if it's
Ligaya.
gonna work because some of the game is hanging. So we'll see if I can fix it. If not, oh well.
Legend of the Guy for the
another-
PlayStation Watch. Yay.
What an expensive coaster.
Yeah,
Expensive paperweight. Anyway, the game that I was really targeting in the bundle was the Hercules game for the PS1.
Oh no.
Yeah, I really
Gonna-
miss this game. It's one of
You gotta
those
sing it.
nice 2D side
Sing
scroller.
sing a song about that one. Sing a
No,
song about that one.
no, I'm gonna walk out of this episode. No.
Who put the glad in Gladiator?
Hercules.
There you go.
Running Wild. I'm not familiar with this game. It's a racing game, but instead of vehicles or whatnot, you control these anthropomorphs and they're running around the course. So it's actually more like a running race
Outrun,
or something like that.
Tasmania.
Running.
I guess, yeah, maybe something like that.
It's the same as Outrun.
Casper,
Bruh.
I don't think I've played this. I've played the other Casper game in the PS1.
My favorite Casper game right there.
Really, I didn't know that. Crash Team Racing, another classic from the PS1. If you love the Crash Bandicoot games, pretty good game. Story of Seasons for the 3DS. This is the first
Nice.
title that they released under the Story of Seasons brand when they split up with Natsume, so it's no longer Harvest Moon. So Story of
I-
Seasons.
Is that a remake of the very first Harvest Moon, or is it
No, it's a
complete?
completely original
Ah,
title.
cool. Gotta check that out.
Another one, yeah. Trio of Towns, another Story of
Oh yeah,
Seasons game.
nice.
It's pretty difficult to find this one, so I was glad that I saw someone selling it. Last games. Let's continue with the farming thing. Harvest Moon, Hero of Leaf Valley for the PSP. I
Mm,
absolutely love this game because this is one of the few Harvest Moon games where you can have part-time jobs aside from just earning money from farming and all of your daily products. You can have part-time jobs in some of the shops within the town. So and lots of marriage candidates, bachelorettes.
that is a
Uh,
remake of the GBA game, right? Or is that? Oh no, 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 no. That's the PS2 one,
yeah,
right?
yeah. You're right. It's a remake of a PS2 game, and they added more story, more bachelorettes, and the town
Mm,
is completely remade.
nice.
Another PlayStation game, Legend of Heroes 3: Echoes of the
Yay.
Ocean.
The third one.
Uh,
Ooh.
the third one, the third game for the Legend of Heroes release, English release for the PSP. Lastly, visual novel. Of course, we gotta have that. Path of Mystery. Um, I'm not really sure what it's about. I really love the art style, and when I saw that we're not controlling little high school kids solving mysteries, I'm like, oh, sign me up. So yeah,
Mhm.
looking forward to. Uh, I'll get back to you guys after 10 years when I finish all of these. So don't ask me for updates now because it's a lot. So, um,
Dude, I thought
who
around 10
else?
years.
10
Who else
years.
from our panel has any show and tell goodies? So back to you guys.
Yes. Thank you for that, Miss Hino. I think Sir Joel has a few.
Just a couple. Recently, Woot has been doing their sales again, and I'm not sure if I've shown some of them, but so you guys are gonna have to forgive me on this. One of them is Let's Sing 2026 for the Xbox. It's kind of like one of those dance games, except this one has a microphone and you have to sing to
Karaoke
various
at Joel's
songs.
house.
Yes, basically karaoke. Yes, that's true. That's true. It's basically a karaoke game. I got this for my daughter because she is starting to have friends over, and I want her to have activities that are aside from them just looking down on their phones and playing individually. I want them to have a little something for them to play as a group, so they can do karaoke, which is very Filipino when you stop and think about it. And let's see.
That's very Mexican too. When you have a couple shots of
Oh,
tequila in
really? Okay. I didn't know. I didn't know it was. It's a thing in Mexico where karaoke is a big thing. One
at a house party.
house
You know,
parties.
yeah.
Okay.
As long as there's
Nice.
a group of Mexicans getting together, man, everybody, enjoys themselves, get
Oh,
drunk, and
very
they sing.
cool. Very cool. I'll have to. I'll
Especially
have to
when
watch
Vicente
some videos.
Fernandez comes on.
Okay. No. No songs from Marimar or Maria La del Barrio or something like that.
It all depends on what everybody wants to listen to.
Okay, got it. Now, for video games, I've got a couple. Like Visions of Mana. I'm not sure if I showed this already. It's one of the
Yay.
new. It's one of the new RPGs, but Joe might not like it because it's action RPG. So it's like
I don't like it because it's on Xbox.
oh, there's there's that. Now, next one is going to be well. This is going to be a little bit of my theme. Sonic Racing Crossworlds. I hear very good things about this one.
Mhm.
Racing game, kart game, and you go through various different worlds so that you can see the crossovers for all the characters. So let's see. A couple of things. I hear some Sega characters are showing up there, like Kazuma Kiryu, but I'm not quite sure. Let's see. Another thing that is on brand for me is Farming Simulator 25 Highlands Fishing Edition. I love my farming games. I love Miss Hinu's style, which is the Harvest Moon, but much more serious. These are the really.
I was
really,
about to say you have two completely different definitions of farming games.
exactly. This is the heavy machinery type of farming games. We're talking like tractors and all that.
Like actual farming.
Yes,
Before you
actual
start
farming.
the game, Joel, do you dress up?
Yeah,
as a
in
farmer
farmer's
in
gear. I mean, I could to really get into it. Like
Oh, are we
GDM
going?
did,
Are we
but
going to do that episode where we dress up as farmers?
I mean, we did fishing games, and JDM was wearing fishing gear.
The
Yeah,
best.
that was very cool. I like
I
that one.
dress up in my flannel.
There you go. That's it. And this one is I love the medieval dynasty games. This one is Sengoku Dynasty, which is another farming, community building, a city building game on first person perspective. But Viraj says no train simulator. You're the one who
Someone's chiming in the comments.
You're the one who specializes in train sims, so I look forward to your show and tell. But this one, Sengoku Dynasty, is a city building, farming, dynasty type of game, but set in the Japanese medieval era. So it's going to be quite an interesting trip. And for books, though, because we are not confined to just video games here in the Timeless Gamer Show, I bought the latest edition, the latest copy of Jamie Landino's game Frenzy. How the ColecoVision games that brought the arcade home. For those of us in the Philippines, we're not as familiar with the ColecoVision and with the Intellivision. I want to research on those two systems. So I bought this book, Frenzy, the ColecoVisions that brought the arcade home by Jamie Landino. I enjoyed his other games like the Atari one and the Starflight one about arcades. So this one is something that I am looking forward to diving deep into sometime in the near future. All right, and we have a comment from Ryan here who says more like I got deep pocket farming simulator. I mean, if only, right? Yeah, I can only pretend to have deep pockets, Ryan. So that's why I'm living out my fantasy in Farming Simulator 25. So back to you, John.
Fucking
All right, that's Joel. How about your RV? I think you have a few.
I have just the one to show. I bought this at one of the anime stores. It is, if you can see it,
Oh, nice.
an action figure. Actually, I'll just
Very
turn off
cool.
my cam here.
Actually, is that the Super Saiyan
kit?
2 Son Gohan Cell Saga?
Yeah,
Cell Saga. Right.
yeah. So when I finish building it, I'll
figure.
show it off. But yeah, it's still in the box with everything.
But that's
We
okay.
either this
You build it,
or
right?
petrol.
You build it
No,
from
totally.
from components. Do you paint it though?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, you have to paint it. Wow. Okay, that's dedication. There you go.
A hood go on.
I always was confused with the transition between Super Saiyan 1 and 2. And it turns out it's, just how spiky the hair got. And
Yeah,
And
it's just
it's-
yellow.
it's more of computational. Like Super Saiyan 2 is 10 times more powerful than 1, if I remember correctly, or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah,
There you go.
pretty much. Yeah.
And Goku can do it without being a Super Saiyan with his Kaioken.
Right.
Yes, Kaioken actually. Yeah, that I think he relied on that. The Kaioken in one of the more recent movies. But anyway,
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah, Super. I mean, I remember Super 2. He went above and beyond, and he fucking cramped up. That shit was hilarious.
All right. Anyone else for the show and tell, Sir JDM? Do you have any?
I got nothing, but I bought some washing
Washing
What
closet.
is that?
because tomorrow it is laundry day.
Wash day.
So
Oh, laundry day. Oh, okay.
Laundry day.
Detergent, let's go.
Powder detergent.
some soap and detergent and some.
Dude,
Wow,
that's
first
so
time
bad.
ever in the Timeless Gamer Show.
Oh my goodness. We already had burgers.
I'm,
and
do-
now
I'm
we have
doing the
detergent.
laundry simulator tomorrow.
Oh no.
Laundry
Yeah, that's
simulator.
true. That's true. There is a new game called Laundromat Simulator, which I said,
Hang on.
I already played this in Arcade Paradise. Anyway.
Happy Paradise.
Which brands are those? Let's pay
One
respect.
with,
Oh
one with
my
Ariel.
It's
Ariel.
Ariel,
Ariel.
Ariel.
Ariel,
Okay.
We
Ariel.
have the,
Downy. Okay.
Downy.
Yeah.
All right.
with the
Um,
30% bonus.
All right. Shameless plugs. This program has been brought to you by Ariel Powder Detergent
And
and
Downy.
Downy Fabric Conditioner.
Hey, it would be great if we were sponsored by
We're
Downy. They
attracting
have
some
money.
corporate sponsors.
They have money.
You're gonna have to
Yeah,
make that
money.
clip for Downey
It's the
and
same.
Ariel and push it.
Mhm.
All right. How about Miss I? Surely she has a few, at least one, for,
I have
for
at least
showing some.
at least 2, but they're digital.
Digital is
That's
fine.
okay.
Digital is fine. We absolutely love our digital games as well.
Well, my first show and tell is actually courtesy of Sir Joe. I don't have, of course, I don't have the physical to show
Oh,
for
yeah,
it,
yeah.
but
Mhm.
I have the. It's not
Up,
showing.
yeah, there you
I
go.
streamed
Okay,
this
yeah, we
game.
can see it.
It's
Yeah,
Mega
The
Man
Mega
Battle Network.
Man Battle Network
yeah.
collection.
Yes, the Legacy Collection Volume 1. Thank you, Sir Joe. I love this game because it's. I remember talking about this in our strategy games, I think.
Mhm.
And it's turn based, but also kind of action at the same time. I'm not sure how to describe it.
That's
But
where you get to jack things, right?
yes, that's it. You get jack into things.
Yeah, the way that Miss Hinu puts it, it's so lewd. Anyway,
Yeah.
So that's my first
You
choice.
like
And the
jack,
second
yeah?
one is finally the Sims 1 Legacy has been on sale at the
Nice.
lowest peso price I've found it, because in the past it's always around 600 pesos. Right now it's around 400 pesos. So I have saved enough for the sale price, and
Mm.
Wow.
I couldn't wait for it to go lower. I really want the game already.
Oh
So I bought
yeah.
Sims 1.
It Sims 1 and Sims 2 collections are such good investments because they're basically endless games.
Yes. And I remember somebody in our Sims 4 group, somebody played the Sims 1 and they said, the Sims 1 game is so hard compared to the third and fourth. And like, skill issue. What?
Yes, exactly. Skill issue. Sims 4 is so easy compared to the Sims 1. But then again, if you
Wait, how is it gonna be difficult when you're playing God in the game?
pretty much well, that's the thing. Sims 1 has much less features, but surprisingly is much more interactive if you ask me. When you
Yeah.
play Sims 1, it's so much fun. Yeah, really.
True.
Mhm.
And those are my show and tell.
Alright.
Thank you again, Sir Joe.
Nice.
All right.
How about you, Joe?
Miss I? I got a few. I got the entire so far. I got the hang on. I got the entire Calvard arc of Legend of Heroes, Trails Through Daybreak. I got
Nice.
Daybreak 1,
Mhm.
and I got Daybreak 2,
Mhm.
and of course Horizon. Yeah. So Trails Through Daybreak 1 and 2, and then Trails Beyond the Horizon.
Mhm.
That's the Calvard arc of the overarching story of Legend of Heroes, present day. And just to bring it home, for the sake of the choo-choo man downstairs, right there at the chat, let's just show this. I don't think he knows about this.
Nice.
Sega, for the Sega Master System,
Nice.
Fantasy Star, the first one, the first ever. I got it, and unfortunately, just a photocopy of the manual. Till this day, I still have yet to get my my Master System converter, so I can play it on my Mega Drive, because I have not yet tested this. These I tested with my PS5, and the collector's edition of these games. I believe Sir Joel is gonna smuggle those away.
Yes.
Australia.
Oh my god, you got them? Insane, this
them.
guy.
I got.
Are you
them.
gonna get? What about Trails in the Sky? Are you gonna get the collector's edition for that too?
You know what? Maybe it should be inside
Bracer edition.
it should be in the on the contraband box that Sir Joel.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
I
understand.
can't remember, but
Yes.
most likely I did order that, but I'm not sure anymore. I
Mm.
just although I do got the Trails in the Sky, just the deluxe, just the regular games. That's all. You know what? Maybe I did. Maybe I did order those. Alrighty. There you go. See, Choo Choo Man likes it. Fantasy Star. There you go. Master System.
But then you're gonna need a controller.
And yeah, there it is. All right.
You need a controller to
So
play it.
Lego games, guys. How about Sir One? Sir One, do you have any for the class?
I do actually.
Yay, go.
So, I mean, some of them I already told you guys, but like, fucking Fantasy Stellar Blade for $10.
Yes.
Stellar
Nice.
Blade. How much?
Man of culture.
For $10 at Walmart.
Nice.
$10.
It was-
Stellar Blade.
Yes.
It was 20 originally, but they had it in the wrong spot. They had a bunch of games there, and it was labeled for $10, so they have to honor the price.
Yes, that's true. It's a rule. It's a rule. Somebody misplaces something in a section with a different price. Stores here have to honor it. Yes.
You lucky horn dog. Man of
Actually-
culture, like Miss
Actually,
said.
somebody mislabels something. They have to honor that price as well. Yes. Mhm.
They don't
And
know what they
then-
were labeling.
Mm. Oh, you'd be surprised how people who label stuff here have no idea what they're doing.
It's just, dude, going to stores,
Mm.
going to stores and listening to people talk about electronics. I mean, coming from an electronic background, and like when I worked at Best Buy back in the day,
Mm.
when they use the word, I think every other sentence that they're trying to explain something, dude, they don't know shit.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's
And
it.
usually, what I do is I'll step in, like I'll make the sale for them. It's just natural habit. So like I'll jump in and be like, no, it's actually this. It's actually this. It's actually this. And they're like, oh well, thank you. I'm gonna buy it anyway, not because of them.
Mhm.
Dumbasses.
Yeah, and he gets the commission anyway. But
I
I'm
wish.
sure that during that time, during that time there were no commission structures
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah, they just wanted us to sell shit, sell, and
Mhm.
hit numbers, but the numbers didn't mean shit.
Agreed. Yeah,
If you didn't hit your numbers consistently, then that was their way of writing you up and wanting to fire you.
pretty much. Yeah. Mhm.
So-
That's their way of building a paper trail, so that anytime you really screw up, you're out of the door.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm no longer there. I didn't get fired. I dipped out.
No, same. Yeah.
So, and then to Joel's favorite website,
There you go.
Ooh.
Sparking
Dragon Ball.
from Woot,
15
Sparking Zero. Yes.
dude, I was actually excited about this. And then, literally, when you're in the game and you're fighting, dude, all it is, it's the same character with just hella different variations. That's where you get the big character count.
Ah, really? Okay.
So it's like
that sucks.
80 plus characters, but it's like, 180 characters, but you got like 12 different variations of Goku. Like, why?
Okay. So it's like one of those 9999 Famicom cartridges. You think you're getting that many games, and it's just variations of the same. Yeah.
And then also too, I mean, on Woot as well.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Jose
Final
gave me
Fantasy.
shit because all my Final Fantasy
Crisis
games are on
Core.
PlayStation. And then I found this one at Walmart for 20.
And Final Fantasy 16. All right.
Mm.
I haven't played yet. And then Viraj is gonna like, or not Viraj, RV's gonna like this one.
Mm.
WWE 2K26.
Dude, this game, honestly, dude, on the reels is fucking legit. Like the mechanics, the movement, everything is a step up from 25, like a big step. And then I don't have it open yet because I haven't wanted to play it because I'm still playing Kingdom Hearts. But this is my next game I'm going to be playing.
Requiem.
Resident Evil Requiem.
Nice.
And for the last guy, this was off Woot 2. Ugh.
Oh, you went for it?
Nice.
Metal Gear
Yeah, I
Solid
did.
Delta Snake Eater. Which platform?
PS5, but it's the
PS5.
collector.
Yay.
Ugh.
Collector's Edition.
It comes with all that crap.
Nice.
All that crap.
Very cool.
A lot
Okay.
of crap.
Does it have a statue?
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Nice.
So the statue is at the beginning of the game when Snake loses his pat.
Snake.
Nice.
So like
nice, nice.
it's just hanging. He's just like standing there trying to get it.
Right.
Oh wow, very cool.
Once I decide I want to open it, I'll show it to you guys.
Okay, sounds good.
And
Sounds
then
good.
for that, this is also sponsored by
Top
Top
Ramen.
Ramen.
Hey, if we get a
It's Top
sponsorship from Top
Ramen.
Ramen, we're golden. Trust me.
But
With so many ramen eaters in the world, yeah, we'd be golden.
this isn't,
All right.
this is just more of a game that I want to throw out there. If you guys have the opportunity, I'll post it later. There's a game called Ill. I don't know if you guys seen it yet.
Ill,
Game's fucking
okay.
legit. It's PS5.
Okay.
It's a realistic first person horror game.
First person horror game. Okay.
Yes, but realistic. So like watching the trailer, dude, like literally, like you shoot their fucking arms off and they still chase you. There's like just they can walk up and pick up anything that's around them and try to kill your ass.
Oh,
It's legit.
okay. Well, it sounds
All
like
right.
something that my wife is gonna do exactly to me because she absolutely hates horror films, and she'll just pick something up off the floor and beat me with it. Anyway.
Not
All right.
Santa.
Thank you all right. Thank you for that, Sir Juan. And this portion of the program is brought to you by Nissin Top Ramen.
Yeah.
Nissin Top Ramen. All right. And of course, not because he showed us the collector's edition of Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. Sir Juan won this portion of the show and tell only because
Yes.
of the $10 Stellar Blade.
Yes.
He won the
Okay.
portion.
He wins this round. There you go.
He wins this round because of the Stellar Blade $10 $10 markup. All right, mark down. There you go. And all right, Lego games, guys. Lego games. I remember the time when Lego was, never that expensive. All right, even if you wanted to play like the actual Lego blocks, chances are, yeah, we won't be able to buy those. Yeah, you might take a second mortgage out of your house. Maybe get another second or a third job just to buy a Lego set. So what's the next best thing? Hey, why not just the video games? Okay, a little bit more interactivity. You know what? Enjoy the Lego block building, and of course a little bit more video game aspects of it. Alrighty. So we'll have Miss Hinu to lead us on this episode. May I suggest to Miss Hinu, we might as well go with Miss I first in terms of her game first.
Yes, sounds good.
Go on ahead.
All right. So when we were planning this episode, I think we had the discussion. Are we gonna just pick original Lego titles, or do we do like the franchise spin-offs? And I think so that we can cover the best of both worlds, we'll have a nice, we'll mix things up. So I think some of our panelists have original Lego titles, and the others have the franchise spin-offs. So let's begin. Miss I, what do you have for us for today?
I actually have 3 games, but my main one is Lego Incredibles, as seen in the background.
Nice.
The other 2 are original Lego titles, and I'm not gonna go in depth with them because I think we run out of time. I just need the 2 to be heard at least, because the essence of Lego is building blocks, and apart from these franchises, we need to at least introduce these original Lego titles that, in essence, are brick building in its gameplay. I want the audience to learn about those 2 because I think they're not too famous compared to the Lego franchises. I mean, who have heard of Brick Tales or Builder's Journey, right? Not familiar. So I'm gonna go with Lego The Incredibles first. It's my game of choice because apart from the other famous titles, this is the one I'm most familiar with. So this one, The Incredibles, is based off the second movie, not the first one, but the second one, where the storyline starts where the first one ends, with the Underminer. If anybody's seen the first movie, that's the ending of the first movie and the start of the second. So this one, the story is superheroes have been made illegal because even though they are trying to protect the people, they cause too much damage. So there's this character who does the cleanup for the superheroes, even like a Tommy Lee Jones looking like character that zaps people's memories apart from interviewing them and investigating. So this game is a mix of mostly action, adventure, but there are some puzzle elements. And I know some of you have seen my streams Right? Ain't got no time to solve them puzzles, so I was googling in the background what to do because I just don't have the time for it. And some of the pluses of this game is that you can play as different characters, not just the family, but if you've seen the second movie, there are other superheroes introduced like Reflux, Electrix, and even Void, the one who fangirls over Mrs. Incredible. And apart from that, the difficulty is actually quite easy. I think you can actually win by mashing buttons here. Nothing too difficult. It's really more on enjoying the game and the story itself, not the challenge. And speaking of humor, the movie and the game only varies very little. In some cutscenes, they have to alter some parts, and I think it adds to the humor of the game because, like, they make exaggerated animations for some parts that weren't in the movie, but it makes these cutscenes enjoyable. I think they add to the enjoyment of the cinematics here. There's also, as you can see from the clip we're showing here, for the benefit of our audio listeners as well, the environment is actually quite colorful and vibrant, and it's pleasing to the eyes. And then there are also, apart from the gameplay here, it's sometimes like an open world, not too open world, but just a bit. There are also elements where you could collect some Lego collectibles, and in the game you like open a packet and the collectibles come out of the packet. I'm not sure if other Lego games have that. This one is like your physical. Imagine collecting something and opening a packet and a Lego figure comes out. I'm not sure if other franchises have that. And one thing about this game also as well, not the main characters, but some characters have the same voice actors as the movie. Too bad for the family, not everyone is there because they're, I suppose, famous characters who also don't ain't got no time for video game voicing. But at least in this game we have Saul Goodman and Mike Ehrmantraut, Breaking Bad fans. They are here, just like in the movie. So we got Bob Odenkirk and Jonathan Banks reprising the roles. And there's also Edna, and I don't suppose Brad Bird would miss out on this game. So we have the voice of Edna as well. Then there's also
No games.
Metal Gear fans. I Need Caesar 61 is here. If you know what I'm talking about. Paul Hiding, the voice of Colonel
Paul
Campbell, is here. And again, I said earlier, this game is based on the second movie, right? Actually, when you finish the first playthrough, the first movie unlocks. I did not know that. That's what I liked about this. I was wondering, why did this game start with the second movie? I'm not sure I follow their logic with just covering the second game. Then when I finished the first playthrough, whoa, it's like they're jumping back to the first movie.
That's value for dollar. It turns out you have two games in one. Mhm.
True. That's why in our group chat I was asking the others if it's the same way there. So I guess we'll learn later. And I have been talking about the positives. There are actually some cons with this game. I hated the driving. There's actually some driving here. I mean, the environment is fun to go around. Like I said, there's a bit of an open world element here, but the driving physics is so bad, really bad. I'm not sure. I remember some people comparing GTA to Saints Row and how bad Saints Row is. Like, think even worse than that. Worse than Saints Row. I could not think of any comparison worse than Saints Row. Think about that. And like I said earlier, this is also for kids. So
Infamous.
yeah. Oh, I haven't tried that. The driving is bad. I was planning to buy anyway. I was planning to buy Infamous. Anyway, the difficulty is not challenging enough. And maybe, as you can see there is some, I think, quick time event. I'm not sure if you could label that quick time because it's not really timed. I know some people hate quick time events. I like it, but there's one type where you have to use the analog stick, and it's so bad. It doesn't register even if you rotate the analog stick or even you try different speeds, the meter just resets and resets. It was so bad I had to switch to keyboard. That's how bad it is. And there was one time where it split into two screens. And if you were in my stream, I dropped a lot of F bombs because of that split screen. Because it's supposed to be, I think I triggered a co-op game, and now the control is one for the keyboard and one for the gamepad. And I was, because in this game, you to solve puzzles you can switch between characters. So I was switching between the keyboard and the gamepad, but the screen is split into two, and it just gets confusing. So I was
Wait. Miss Eileen drops F bombs. Impossible. I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all.
check out check out my YouTube. You can find the F bombs there. If it's still there.
Yeah, even if I watch you actually do it, it'll just be buzz, in my ears to me. I won't hear it because I can't believe Miss Eileen would say it. But anyway, continue.
So let's all imagine Miss I throwing a lot of pirate swear words, but all we hear is just dolphin noises like SpongeBob does.
Yes, exactly.
Or maybe from the old cartoon, I forgot. Or maybe from Home Alone, one of the sticky bandits.
Yeah, exactly. Or like those old time cars. Auga.
Just like because it was so annoying. You couldn't get out of the split screen unless you restart the level or quit the game. And I was already halfway there, and it was a boss fight. So I could, and that's most of the game. And one major, I'm not sure if it's a major complaint, is that the game that is lasting for only a short while is taking up 15 GB of your hard drive. 15 GB is like, well, considering that hard drives are increasing in prices these days, I suppose 15 GB is already precious. So I'm not happy with the 15 GB taking up the space. And that's it for The Incredibles.
All right. Well, what were your runner-up games, Miss I?
Oh, my runner-up games are, there's this original title called Lego Brick Tales. Do I go over them now or later? Because there's two of them, but I'm gonna try and do both of them in under a minute.
Okay. Well, we'll just
Later.
Circle back to you then. Okay.
Yes, later.
Yes, Miss Hino, call out the next victim.
Victor.
Victim, I will not be held liable for this.
Sorry. This is Lego Master Builder.
Okay, exactly. There you go.
Why does it sound wrong coming from your mouth? Anyway, RV, I'll just follow what I'm seeing on the screen right now. RV, what Lego game do you have for us today? Go ahead.
I chose Lego Soccer Mania.
Nice.
I have a short video that I could present just to give everyone an idea what it's like. It's pretty much my gameplay that I used. So I'll just.
Are you the narrator?
Go ahead.
Are you the narrator? Are you the narrator in the video?
I am. Yes,
All
it's me.
All right.
It's me. Let me just pull up the volume so you can hear it. Hopefully, it's not too loud. So here we go. And you can I'll add to it later on.
Have you ever imagined a soccer match but with Lego characters? In 2002, Lego did just that with Lego Soccer Mania. Released for the PS2, Windows PC, and Game Boy Advance, Lego Soccer Mania was developed by Silicon Dreams and published by Lego Interactive and EA. It came out during 2002, during that year's World Cup. However, because Lego did not have the official World Cup rights, the designers created a fictional Lego soccer tournament. So instead of Brazil versus Germany, you get the construction workers versus the lawbringers. Close enough. Controls are fairly simple, meaning anyone can jump in and have fun immediately, even your Lolo. Many real-world soccer rules are removed to keep the games fast and friendly. So, no offsides, no throw-ins, no free kicks, essentially no fouls. The whole field is surrounded by a bouncy wall, so the play never stops. Power-ups are spread on the field, ensuring chaos ensues. Explosive balls? Yes, please. A notable technical challenge when developing this game was animating LEGO minifigures in fast soccer actions. The developers found it hard to bend and twist the blocky figures because of LEGO's strict guidelines on minifig articulation. LEGO eventually allowed a modest 20% deformation rule for models to pull off realistic moves, a trick later used in the LEGO Star Wars game. There's a few modes here, but I'll be focusing on story mode for this review. I'll go ahead and create the Timeless Gamers team to start the story. Okay, that name is too long. Let's just put TGS All Stars. In story mode, you're chasing the Brickster, a guy who stole a trophy after you just won it. This is the same Brickster from Lego Island and Lego Island 2. As you progress, you can recruit players from other teams that you beat, so your squad slowly turns into the Lego Avengers. Visually, it nails the Lego minifigures look. It has cool theme arenas like castles, ice arenas, old western, all very charming. Additionally, each level has its own unique track, which is cool. As previously mentioned, the controls are simple but can sometimes feel clunky. There were times when I tried to pass to my teammate and it just went somewhere different. Maybe it's just me. It doesn't help when the opposition has the same color shirt as you, which was the first team in story mode. And TGS lost. This guy was so mad he was levitating. Don't worry, this loss will fuel us. Who doesn't love a good redemption arc? What really makes the game fun is power-ups, but keep in mind you're only allowed to have one at a time. Power-ups include speed boost, bombs, and the most OP power-up, the rocket. I would literally run around the field and search for this power-up. The amount of goals scored by the rocket is crazy. Bruh. I wanted to try multiplayer, but unfortunately I didn't have anyone to play with. I know. But generally, with any games, playing with friends does make the game more fun. Get a couple of your friends involved, and suddenly it's pure chaos. Goals flying in, tackles everywhere, friendships ending. So, is it any good? Well, if you're a hardcore football fan, go play FIFA or PES. But if you just want mindless fun with LEGO characters flying across the pitch, this delivers. There's enough in here to keep you entertained by yourself or with friends. Till next time, thanks for watching, Timeless Gamers.
Well done. I like that one. Well done video, RV.
Thank you. Thank you. One thing I didn't mention in the video is if you get the same score, so like at the end of the match, if it's 0-0, it goes to sudden death. If it's still 0-0 at the end of sudden death, you go to penalty shootout. So yeah, that's how it works.
That's the most realistic part.
Yeah, that's really
The shootout. I wasn't expecting that they'll have that.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised that you didn't interject Joe's figure when you mentioned exploding balls. But anyway, continue.
Yes, please.
That's a little bit of low hanging fruit.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
really?
fuck
No fruit is low hanging enough when it comes to that kind of thing. But anyway, yes.
No ball is.
Yes, that's true. Very true, Miss Hino. Very true. Okay,
Just
I like
saying, don't
Harvey's choice. Very nice choice. And yeah, soccer by itself isn't really as popular as it should be in Pinas. We're more of a basketball type of country. But yeah, the
Not
rest
so
of the
much.
world absolutely loves soccer or football as it's
Sadly, we don't have big enough fields
that's true. Yeah.
for players to play at. That's why I'm so sad. Because I used to play it back in high school and college. So this game sounds perfect to me. And when you said that characters from the Lego Island are making cameos there, friggin'
Nice.
Brickster, that dude is back again. I want to play that. So thanks for sharing that, RB.
Actually, this is the kind of game that Miss I would play.
I would, because especially that Ted Lasso is gonna go back from hiatus, so it makes me want to play football games. I actually have FIFA here on my 3DS just lying around.
Well, and the nice thing about the FIFA games, I discovered this when I first booted it up, is you can do a computer versus computer match, and you can just watch them play against each other. Like, okay, that's cool. I might as well
Okay,
just be watching a
can you do that
television
there?
show.
After
Go make
RV,
your snacks, get your
versus
drinks.
CPU.
I didn't try. You probably could.
Mhm.
but I didn't try. Yeah.
I'm sure you could, yeah. But yes, that was cool that you made the TGS team, and we lost.
We lost, of course.
Watching it though, like I mean,
Who was
pretty much the way
levitating?
they did it. It was cool.
Sorry,
It
what was that
reminded me
one?
No, because his video reminded me of NBA Streets, like how he was breaking it down.
Oh,
The same
yeah,
thing.
there you
You beat a team in the streets, and you can recruit one of their players as your own.
go.
Mm.
Cool, nice.
Fighters.
I mean, probably the closest thing in the Philippines that we have for actual football.
Mhm,
We do play kickball.
mhm.
A
There's
variation of
also
kickball.
yeah, we also have a modified version of SIPA, which is like you have a small ball that you have to kick against each other, but like
Of course,
a
that's it.
combination
Like a hacky sack.
football and volleyball. But yeah,
Sepak takraw.
Sepak takraw, yeah.
that's it.
Me as a
Like over the
kid,
net, back of the net, over the net, back
Okay.
again.
Mhm. Yes,
see,
Juan.
me as a kid, like literally in school. I mean, we didn't have big field, so we used to like literally we use a fence. We'd go take like 30, 40 steps down the opposite direction and put our backpacks down. That was awesome. Straight street soccer.
There you
Or
go.
our favorite game, one goalie, we used to call it mete gol. Just get the goal. That's it. But it sounded better, and when you talk to all your Spanish friends. ¿Quieres jugar mete gol? Vámonos, güey.
Question to Sir RV. In the Lego Soccer Mania, do you also build Lego structures, whatever,
Not at all. No. It's,
or
it's,
or just like playing soccer? That's it. But in Lego,
it's just playing soccer. It's just,
Lego people, that's it.
it's like
Oh, okay.
Build a brick wall as they try to shoot.
Yeah, 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 something like that.
Mm.
Or construct their own goalie.
yeah. That'd be
Nothing
cool.
like that?
No, sadly.
Mm. Yeah, because I think I find what I find interesting about all of the Lego games that's the one thing that they have. Like, yeah, sure. I mean, there's the gimmick, of course, but you really need to put in the actual Lego construction there somewhere. So in this game, none of that.
No, none of that. No. This.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this one
Wow.
was made way back in 2002. I think when I was researching it, it was like one of the first and only sports games. I did try to make a basketball sports game, but it was for mobile, but nothing. I think after that, they were like, no, we can't. Making sports games for Legos is too hard. They, the figures can't actually move like the correct way, I guess. So, yeah. Mm.
What? So they can afford Disney Disney franchises, but not actual licenses from the actual players.
Take your shot at Legos, Joe. Take your shot. Take your shot.
Take a shot. Anyways,
2026. You guys
know.
need to make a better Lego soccer game.
Yeah.
Just saying.
All right, back to you, Messina. Go.
All right then. Next in our panel, so we have two Juans. Let's go with the Juan on the left. Juan with the glasses is what I meant. What do you have for us today?
All right, and one took off his glasses.
That's
now.
not fair, man. Hey,
Making it harder for
you guys are assholes.
They should do the Spider-Man pointing thing.
I know. We love messing with Miss Hino. It's one of the fun things of having her show count.
It's like you guys talked about it. That was so fast.
Dude, that was wrong. Me and the other Juan were ear raping RV.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Sorry, RV.
All right, JDM, your turn.
Oh, okay. So it's mine. So my Lego game is going to be Lego City Undercover. That was released for the Wii U in 2013, and it's open world action adventure game, and it was made by T Fusion. I forgot the. It's a British video game uh, company, and is set in the city of Lego City. That the eponymous Lego City. It you play as Chase McCain, who came back to Lego City after he was exiled. He was exiled because he exposed the identity of um, Natalia Kowalski, who was a witness to a lot of crime created by his nemesis Rex Fury. So Natalia is angry with Chase because she was forced into the witness protection program because she was her identity was revealed. So he was gone from Lego City for 2 years, and he's a police officer, by the way. And when he came back, he found out that Rex Fury is back in Lego City. So it's up to him to, it's up to Chase to catch Rex Fury and his schemes and stop his schemes anyway. And as you can see in the gameplay, it's like, I know what you're thinking. It looks like Grand Theft Auto with a hint of, I think not GTA, but more of the Saints Row side. And also the cuteness of this game borrows some elements from what's that Simpsons game, that open world
Hit and
Simpsons game, Hit and Run, like. And
of course, it wouldn't be a cop game without donuts.
Right, of course. And what I like about this game is it had parodies of different movies. In the police station, you can see Dirty Harry Callahan from Magnum Force and that Dirty Harry series.
Ah, that's a great callback. There you go.
And instead of doing the are you lucky, he's referring to the donuts that he ate.
Oh yeah.
And also in the second act of the game, you also went to Albatross Island, which is a reference to Alcatraz Island, and there you will see Red. Red, it had the reference from Shawshank Redemption, and I think the one who voiced Red, instead of Red, he's called Blue, but he still has this Morgan Freeman impression in the voice, and the scene they parodied is when what's the name of that guy who was mistakenly imprisoned? It's the
O.J. Simpson.
The one with the
Andy.
vinyl record scene when he
Jessica
himself
Simpson?
inside the warden the
Ashley
warden
Simpson.
scene
No.
when he played the classical music in the warden's room.
Andy Dufresne.
And- yes, and also gameplay, it looks like The Simpsons, especially when you're driving around the city, like Miss Ice game. I didn't like the driving here because it's not so responsive whenever you turn. Even if you accelerate and apply the brakes, it doesn't have the physics that we have in the Grand Theft Auto games. So it's
Well,
really
to be
hard.
fair, the car is made out of Lego. So
Yeah.
Yes.
Very
And
limited.
maybe the thing that I like when I'm driving the Lego cars is whenever you smash into something, the Lego bricks come out, and there's no way to repair it. But all you need to do, if it's totally wrecked, you need to switch to a different car. But fortunately, you can see a lot of building stations in there, so you could just I think I'll just respawn most of the cars. You need to collect coins or Lego currency to buy or unlock certain vehicles. You have cars, you have trucks, helicopters, boats. Um, Also,
Damn, that's brutal. What the fuck?
right, and
Damn.
I remember in one of the scenes, he was asking this lady to get out of the car because he needs to chase something. Then all of a sudden, that girl just thrown like a coffee in his face. Because
A real cop story.
and when you're chasing the criminals, you don't have to like do a fight scene. I mean, like combos or something like that. All you need to do is press one button and it will automatically like throw the criminal to incapacitate it and just go near it, and automatically he will throw the handcuffs, and then they will be incarcerated. And there are also parts in the game where you could use a grappling hook or grappling gun to traverse the obstacles. You could also do what they call this parkour moves. So and you can also replay the missions. So you could do like 100% run of that specific mission, and you will have access to different like unlockables. And you could also change disguises, which helps you interact with some objects. For example, you can disguise yourself as a criminal, so you can open locked doors with crowbars, or use ropes to climb a specific obstacle. And yeah, I think that's it. And it's really like, and once you finish the first mission of the game, you will be able to do you can roam around and see the entire Lego city, but you cannot access all of
After
the
the prologue.
yeah, all of the places in until you progress. And you can also do co-op, yes, which is I haven't done because I'm a lonely person. I don't have anyone to play with. And yeah. Oh, yeah. So Lego City Undercover.
Gooning.
One is the loneliest.
So, real quick. You said that you can do parkour in this game.
Yeah.
Now, if you can do parkour, why can't they fucking make a Lego basketball? But you can do parkour. Just saying.
There's no
Can't
Lego
afford
basketball.
cannot afford the licenses and the names.
Make them up like everybody else
Make
does.
'em up.
They could just do the like the street ball, right? Like the
Yeah.
3-on-3.
What?
Yeah.
What? So
NBA
what?
Street?
But spoof their names.
I mean, that'd be the easiest way to do it. Ain't got to worry about
Like
getting licensed and
instead of Michael
spending extra
Jordan,
money.
it's like Michael Borden.
There you
Something
go.
like
But it's got to be
Shark
Lego
Barkley.
style. It's got to be Lego style though.
I'd play that.
or instead of Charles Barkley, it's Charles Meowly or something like that.
Yowly.
Meowly.
It's the same, but if they can do parkour, they can do basketball. Bastards.
A quick question from me. So if you're on your police car and then anything you hit, can you rebuild all of those or just or it's just blocks? Like for example, so we saw in the footage that so you're controlling your police car, right? And you guys said the car is very unresponsive, so most likely you'll end up banging or hitting a lot of bystanders and a lot of other cars or street or lampposts or mailboxes. Like, do you get out of the car and rebuild those because
No,
property damage and vandalism?
now
You don't want
usually
that.
when it comes to Lego video games, when you break something, it just dissolves into a lot of bricks. Only certain ones that are designated as rebuildable or rebuilding, you
Rebuildable.
can build into something else. That's what you can
Right.
rebuild. Yeah.
For this game, you can't. That's what I thought at first, but when I get out, there's no option of rebuilding it
Rebuilding
with the
them.
block because
Yeah.
it will be gone. Like it will disintegrate. Then all you have to do is get a different car from someone. Then go to the call-in point. Then that's where you respawn the cars that you have in your inventory, and you need a lot of currency to get some of those vehicles to get in, and then
So kind of like GTA in that regard. Yeah.
So can
Right.
you jack cars?
Can you jack the cars?
Yeah. Can you hide you know? Can you carjack?
Can you help your
yes,
uncle jack off a
and
car?
which is
Can you
really
jack off?
which
Yeah,
is
help his
really
uncle jack off
ironic
the car.
because you're a police officer. Then you have to
Okay.
because
so police business,
what you will yes what you will
Just
do
show them the
is
badge.
you just jump like in Just Cause. You will just
Oh yeah,
jump
it's
inside.
just cause.
Just
And
cause.
then then you're
It's
free to
in
roam
just
around.
cause you jump onto a car, somebody starts swearing at you in Tagalog. But anyway,
And then whenever you
Like this part right here.
like ride a car,
Yeah.
I jump over a car, a moving
Mm.
vehicle, he will do the surfing something, like he's doing the balance thing.
Oh, okay, cool. Very just cause, yes.
And what else? Whenever you try to bump to other Lego citizens in this game, just like in Hit and Run, Simpsons Hit and
Mm.
Run, they just stand right, like nothing's happened. Because
Not like
it's
how in Driver, when you try to hit somebody in the Driver game, they just run out the way.
yeah,
Never hit them.
they will either jump to the sides or get hit. Then after a few seconds, they will just stand right back up.
Mm,
So,
Just a flesh wound.
Oh, by the way, I have a question there. What is that split screen? Because that was the one in The Incredibles I was dropping F bombs on. What is that?
yeah, that's the co-op.
What is that?
Whenever
you can play
Oh,
co-op.
co-op. Right.
Although
Like,
I'm not sure.
Are you playing the same character co-op or
No,
they?
yes, that's the
They look
beauty
the
in
same.
the game. By the way, you could do whenever you go to the disguise thing. You could try to get a disguise from a different Lego character in Lego City. So, for example, you can Um, you can play as Mayor Gleason or the chief, that guy. You can play as him as long as you have the disguise. And you can change it on the fly. Just hold the Y button or the triangle button if you're playing on the PlayStation. Just hold it, and there's going to be like a selection of who you would like to get a disguise of, and you're up.
Right. There you go. So that's it. Lego City Undercover. Thank you for that, sir. JDM.
This is the Wii U version, right?
I'm not sure
Yeah.
if this is the Wii U version.
I don't know. Sorry. The one that you played was the Wii U version. Was there any loading screens when you're moving back and forth in the maps?
I'm
Because I played it on the 3DS. It had the terrible loading time.
I guess the 3DS is the prequel of this game, and I think that's where they tell the story of how before Chase got exiled, and I was playing the PC version because it was released in 2016, like 3 years. It's the remastered version of the Wii U, and I'm not sure it has the co-op mode, but for the PC, PS4, and the Switch, it has the co-op mode. And
But
there are still loading screens in the PC, but it's much faster.
mm,
And they show
okay.
you like building, Lego building, and you can if you're not patient enough, you can just turn the analog stick and view the model. You can turn it
Ah,
left to right.
I, I
You can
did love playing that game because if I compare it to the PlayStation One Lego Island, that's the difference. On the PS1, you're just playing on an island. You're just a pizza delivery boy. But then here in Lego City, you're literally in an open world city, and you get to do a lot of stuff, just like GTA or maybe Simpsons Hit and Run. So I never knew that there was a sequel like this one. So one more. Oh my God! One more game for the backlog.
By the way, the prequel Lego City Underground for the 3DS and Wii U no longer exists because eShop,
Digital.
yeah, at least for the digital. But if you have played the game and downloaded it on your 3DS, it's better to like leave it in there.
All
Where
right.
else are you gonna put it? Ah.
Well, there's some people think they want to delete the game for more space, and then later on realize that they can't get it back.
Yeah.
It
Nah.
happens. Yeah.
So that's
It
why every
happened.
time when I got my 3DS, I try to max out the memory
Mhm.
as much as I could.
Right.
And then once he fills it up, he buys a new 3DS, which is about $350 nowadays per shop.
He can afford it.
He can
Oh
afford it.
my
He
God!
can handle it.
Stop.
With
Yeah,
all
he
his
can afford it.
endorsement money and everything from Ariel and Downy.
Yes,
Yeah.
agreed. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, the
Spo-
sponsorship
Gotta use
really
that
pays.
sponsor money.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for that,
Anyway,
sir. Yeah. Go, Miss Inu.
moving along. Moving along. So let's go on to the other Juan who pulled up that little stunt earlier, you asshole. What's your
Hey,
game for us today?
We have to have fun. Come
Yes. Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah. What is life
fine.
without?
At my expense,
Oh
fine.
yeah.
Oh,
Mhm. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
on. All right, so for my game of choice, I'm gonna be talking about. I mean, there was very many that I wanted to pick. I mean, you got Star Wars, Batman, Harry Potter, etc. But I wanted to play something that I haven't played, and in 2024, Lego Horizon Adventures was released. So it's pretty much retelling the story of the first Horizon game, but a lot more friendlier, so more, that kids can play and enjoy and somewhat understand. I haven't gotten too deep into it, but what I've played so far, I mean, it's touching up on, Aloy trying to find who she is, who her mom is, and stuff like that. This game is also co-op. So once you get to a point, you'll be able to get an extra player. So one of her sidekicks, Varal, but you can't use them at the same time. You can either swap, or unless you're playing with somebody, you can have them both. But as you can see, like in the video, what I'm saying, it's the same thing as you're doing in the game. I mean, it's not as open world as the game is. It's very like top down. So essentially, I mean, you're going in, you're trying to defeat, all the machines that come at you, all the, what they're called, Karja. They're trying to go in. They came into the main city and kidnapped a bunch of people. So right now, what I'm doing is I'm going in and I'm trying to save them all. Let's see what else. Like I said, I really haven't played much because, like I said, I had a busy week. But so far from what I've seen, I mean, it's on point for how the original game, was telling the story. But in the Lego version, you get a lot more comedy. They're joking a lot. They're not really, that serious. Like, that right there, she a good, marksman shooter, what I'm saying, and then turned around, she was over here missing. So the guy that was her acting father, what I'm saying, rotated her to shoot, to hit on point. What I'm saying? There's more funny dialogue behind it. But as of, like I said, right now, what I got, like I said, I mean, I'm starting to rebuild the main town. You have to go through each level, and collect the golden bricks, and the more levels you do, the more stuff you can rebuild in the city to bring it back to its glory. It also has a bunch of stuff. What is it, from Lego Underground? Like, character skins and stuff like that. What is it? The Lego Ninjutsu, if I'm not mistaken. Did I said it right?
Ninjago.
Ninjago.
Mhm.
And there's just a bunch of just random just Lego skins that you can do. And I mean, they did skins too from the game, trying to think what else. I'm mixing softball and Lego Horizon together right now. But I mean, as from what I played so far, though, like I said, I mean, it's on point with the game, when it comes to, areas, what they talk about, explaining stuff and getting stuff going, how she gets her focus and stuff like that, and her trying to find her mom and realizing that her birth mother looks exactly like her, and she's just intrigued on want to, figure out who she is. So that's my rant. Like I said, if I would play more, then I'd have more. But I mean, as of right now, like I said, it's on point with the story, just retold differently, in more of a friendly manner. Graphically, I mean, what I saw too is running Unreal Engine 5. It's very colorful, like, I mean, you can really tell everything apart when it comes to machines and, and bosses that you're trying to kill. Yeah, other than that, I mean, it's a hand down fun game to play, and I really am going to focus on finishing it. That's my rant.
Does it have voice acting?
Yes. So the
Ah,
original actors from the game are voicing their characters in this one.
Oh, really?
Yes. So I mean, it's still made by
What about-
Gorilla, and they're European company. What is this? What's it called? Sobo?
Ubisoft?
Or no, Studio Gobo.
Ah.
and what about the soundtrack? So they got the original voice actors. The soundtrack, is it using a different soundtrack from the game?
I didn't even pay attention to the music to it. I'll have to get back to you on that one.
Oh, that's weird. Our music and sound
Music
guy,
guy?
what?
Yeah,
Didn't
well, I
pay
mean, just
attention
Music
to
guy could care less
sound
about the
and
music on this game.
Like trying to play, and then like I got other things going on. Like just I was trying to focus on playing and getting stuff to talk about for our episode. But I will let you guys know.
Quick question from me.
No.
I haven't really played the actual Horizon games, but for what I can remember with the gameplay and the trailers, were the actual mechanical monsters, dinosaurs, kind of hybrid. Do they look like somewhat remotely the same in Lego form, or do they
No,
even look a lot more
more
weirder than usual?
more detail, like literally, like from the Lego game to the actual Horizon game, that it's a big difference. I mean, obviously because it's Lego, but in the
Yeah.
Horizon game, like literally, like the detail to all the monsters are just fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, because in the Horizon games, they look like Zoids to me in
Mm.
terms of design.
Mhm.
Zoids like.
It's just, I mean, what
Am I the
playing
only
the
one who
game,
thinks that way?
I was more focused
No,
on.
I agree.
I mean, if thinking about it that way, yes, but like it's crazy. Like I said, to play the game and when you're like up close and personal with them fucking things, dude, it's crazy
Right.
because it's more fast paced than what it is in Lego. Like I mean, Lego, I mean, you can determine where they're going to attack and where they're going to go and how they're going to move, and it's easy. It's not as difficult to fight them. Like literally, you shoot arrows at them at their weak points, and it highlights the weak points, and then you go from there. From the game, you got to strategize depending on what monster you're going to do. Like those, like the sabers right there. Like literally, I mean, in the game, they shoot fucking what are they called? They're disc blades at you. So like literally,
Right.
they'll hunt your ass down, and then like in the Horizon game, you can shoot off their weapons and use them against them. And this one, they didn't incorporate that. So like literally,
I
you
mean,
just have a bow to shoot.
I suppose in the actual Horizon games, because it's more action RPG esque. Like if you're actually fighting with the huge monsters, you can actually see the scale of how big they are if you really go real up close. In the Lego games, I don't think
No,
it's like that because, like you
no,
mentioned,
it's
it's
strictly
top down.
it's
So you
top down.
yeah, you
the
can.
whole
I mean,
time.
you can actually see how big they are. So it's not as imposing.
I mean, too, you don't want to scare the
Right.
shit out of kids either. Like, oh my god, he's a huge monster.
Right.
But
Wait, is the camera fixed?
my camera,
Yeah.
No. For the
Yeah.
game, sorry. Is the camera always
Top
just
down.
fixed at
just like that,
that
yeah,
POV?
yeah, top down, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
thought
that's what I
I
said.
thought it was only
Yeah.
for battles or something.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. It's stuck like that. Yeah.
one thing too. What I thought when I saw this game for the first time, that it was going to be open world, just like the main game was. So it's very fixed in the area that you travel. So it makes it, essentially like just easy to navigate. So it's like in the game, oh, you need to get here, so you got to fucking travel from point A to point B, and it might take you 20-30 minutes to get there. But this one, yeah, it's just a set point, top down view camera.
Yeah.
And then unless it's like it's going to capture like a moment if you're going down like a zip line, then it changes a little bit, but it still follows.
Right.
Nothing too major. But overall though, this game is fun. Like I like it. Like I said, just to kind of and I want to continue to play it just to see how in detail it gets on the game. Because I played the hell out of the Horizon, and yeah, I think I did like 90 something hours to 100% it, and it was worth the time. So Joe, if you want to play something fun, dude, you got to play it with the DLC. With the DLC and everything, it'll probably be a little bit over 100 hours.
Right.
At least. But I know you don't have that.
That's
time.
just a normal day for Joe, since he plays RPGs. 100 hours is nothing.
If I was 20 years younger, sure.
You can play it on easy and run through in maybe about 20 to 30. But the challenge of all the machines, that's what makes the game fun. Because not every battle you're going into is going to be the same, no matter if it's the same machine that you're fighting. It's always different.
There you go.
But hands down, though, a game I would recommend, especially if you're a Lego game player, and not understanding the story. Because it's pretty much the intro to the main, to the game itself. So like it's detailed on what's going on. So you don't need.
I must say the
Horizon background.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying you don't need you don't need to play the main game on the PlayStation to understand what's going on in this one.
Yeah, that's good to hear because I never played the original. But when I saw this, I thought that wow, this game looks really beautiful because of how they colored everything. Everything's so vibrant because
Mhm.
from what I saw from the footage of the original PlayStation game, I mean that game Horizon games are really beautiful because everything's so colorful, everything's so rich in color, saturation and whatnot. So
Mhm.
I'm glad to see here in the footage for the Lego game that they kept the same aesthetic or vibe to it.
Mhm. I mean, like I said, it's just more friendly for kids. You know, I mean, the main game like is just it's very brutal, just very just dark. But I would give it a try if I were you. The second installment of the game too is just as fun, more open, and they added going into San Francisco, so it makes it more fun. And
Oh,
then
they made a second one already.
yeah, Forbidden West, yeah, it came out a couple years after.
Nice.
There's supposed to be
Nice.
reporting of the third installment too. And then if you have the VR, they have the VR version, which I need to play too. Damn it! I'm about to be on a Horizon kick, assholes. I'm gonna see if I can stream the VR one though. I'm gonna see if it's possible.
Yeah, I've seen some footage of it. So yeah, let us know how it goes because you're one of the few people here in our panel who actually plays VR games. So we would like to know more about it.
Yeah, I will. I got you guys. And Horizon #1 when it comes to a female lead in a game. Bam.
Let's see. You just got Stellar Blade. We'll see.
I mean, but okay, Horizon is a PlayStation exclusive, so to you.
Fair enough.
Stellar Blade is on.
Anyway, before you guys fight, let's move on. Wait, so the two ones are done. RV, we got Joel. You're up next. What game do you have for us today?
All right. Well, the game that I decided to feature for today's episode is a game called Lego 2K Drive. It's a racing game, a kart racing game, which is surprising because I've never really been a kart racing type of game, kart racing type of guy. I never really got into Mario Kart. I just bought Lego Crossworlds, which is a kart racing game. I'm about to get into that, but I never really was into kart racing games. Lego 2K Drive was something that really appealed to me because of the fact that, well, I recently started getting into racing games overall, but Lego 2K Drive was presented so vibrantly, so colorfully, that I just had to give it a try. And I have to say, the driving mechanics on this felt very, very natural. You accelerate by the right trigger, you drift and brake using the left trigger. The wonderful thing about it is your car transforms into different forms in different environments. So if it's on the road, it's a race car. If it goes off road, it becomes an off road RV. And if
Hang on.
yes, go ahead.
Question before you continue.
Okay.
How would you differentiate racing games from kart games? Because I'm not. To me, they're the same. So I'm not really sure about the difference in mechanics and whatnot. Can you tell us more about it?
Sure. Racing games are purely racing games. The only modification that you might have is with a regular racing game, like the crew, is the nitrous button. If you press the X button, it goes faster because you consume nitrous. A kart racing game, though, you can acquire different weaponry as you run through them. So when you run through a particular weapon, it equips onto your car and you can use it against one of your opponents and slow him down or take him out of the race completely. So this one, Lego 2K Drive, is classified as a kart racing game because it does have those power-ups, much like Mario Kart. So when you run over a power-up, it equips into your car. You can use it strategically. You have rockets, you have shields, you have those EMP bursts, things like that. And it does have that as a component for it. So this is a kart racing game, much like Mario Kart, except in pure Lego form. So again, you run over smooth road, it becomes a racing car. You run over off road, it becomes an RV, what do you call this?
Someone's raising their hand.
Yes, or like an ATV. Yes, Juan, go ahead.
Quick question. So in this game, so in Mario Kart, if you're leading the pack,
Mm,
you will have all the power ups against you.
yes,
Is it
absolutely.
the same in this game?
Pretty much, yeah. The
And what's
idea
the
here
worst of
is that
them?
yes, whoever is leading the pack, everybody's gunning for you.
So
And yeah, although you
like in
can
Mario
still
Kart,
aim.
so like in
Yes,
Mario Kart, so they have it's a blue shell.
yes.
So when you get the blue shell, if you're in the back of the pack and they throw it, it goes to the leader
Yep.
automatically. What do they
Yes.
have in this game that will take
Oh,
out
this
those?
one still does have a particular rocket that you can use against the leader. But generally, the nice thing about it is you can aim against the closest guy to you.
Mhm.
So it does not have a particular one that well, it does it does have the homing rocket, yes.
Okay.
But it does not have it doesn't exclusively have that one thing that is pure. Actually, no, no, no. The homing rocket does go against the leader of the pack, but you can aim against anybody else who is close to you in the game.
Okay.
So the one that's closest to you, the one that's a little bit further off, you can aim. It's a little frenetic. It's a little hard to aim, especially in high speed chases. But yes, you can use multiple weapons against multiple
And now, is
people.
there
Hmm.
anything to help you in the defense aspect of it?
Yes,
Like just
you have shield generation as well, but you have still have to pick up that power up. You don't have it by default,
okay.
so that's the thing about it. You still have to find it as a power up for your vehicle. Oh, and the wonderful thing about it is, you can build your own vehicle with this one as well. You can go into a garage, powered by monkeys, grease monkeys, of course, and they can you can build a custom vehicle for yourself. You can build a road vehicle, you can build an off-road vehicle, you can build a water vehicle that you can use. And it's typical racing game where you go in different stages and you go into different in different world cups, and of course your final objective is the cup in the sky, which you battle to try to get to at the very end of it. So and of course, there's a small plot where you are going up against this guy who is absolutely full of himself. He believes he's the best race in the world, and he challenges anybody to to best him. And of course, your objective is to best him. But yes, it's very colorful. The environments are gorgeous. I have to say, it's a good mix of Lego bricks versus small actual realistic details. You have challenges where you have to smash through various objects, and timed races as well, which is a very cool aspect. I like timed races where you have to beat your own score in terms of time. Overall, the game itself is not very deep. It's not very it's not Shakespeare. You don't go into it expecting hello, my name is Inigo Montoya, you killed my father, prepare to die, anything like that. It is a straight up racing game where you try to be the very best, the fastest racer in all of this environment. uh much like JDM's choice, you when you ram into something, it explodes into bricks. You don't necessarily have to rebuild them if you don't want to. It's not as nightmarish as Joe's OCD will make it out to be, because of the fact that I know when Joe's OCD will not allow him to leave a stud uncollected. He doesn't have to do that with this game, unlike other Lego games. Other Lego games, one of the objectives is you have to collect every single brick, every single stud, every single special part. You don't have to do that with this one. It's straight up racing. It's straight up kart racing, and to be perfectly honest, it performs really smoothly, and it's been given out as a free game in a lot of different platforms like Epic Games, like Amazon, and if I remember correctly, it became a free game on Microsoft Game Pass and on uh, Sony PlayStation Plus. So you can still find this for cheap in a lot of different places. It's sold relatively well, not a blockbuster type of game, but it is readily accessible still to racing, kart racing, and Lego aficionados. So if you guys are looking for a fun, colorful very detailed, very vibrant Lego type of game. And if you're at all interested in building your own car and racing that car, Lego 2K Drive is the game to play. All right, that is my game. Yes, Missino.
Can you tell us more about, since you mentioned customization, is it
Hmm.
too detailed? Is it intimidating for someone who doesn't know anything about building cars or what cars are supposed to look like in general?
Well, there are pre-made builds where you can just have it there and then just customize it according to your needs. You can build it from scratch if you want. You can have a basic frame and then just put on whatever you like. You can build a monstrosity of a car if you wanted to, and you can still drive it. But yes, there are pre-built ones that you can just customize to your wants. You can just paint it. You can just add additional spoilers to it. You can change the tires and everything. Yes, it doesn't get overwhelming. It only customizes as much as you want to. So if you really didn't want to customize it at all, you can just go stock and it's perfectly fine and functional. Yes. Joe, go ahead.
It kind of reminds me. So the customization kind of reminds me of the Tamiya cars in Yakuza.
Yes. Oh yeah, yeah. That's true. Pocket
So
Circuit
like
Fighter. Yes.
pocket circuits. So like with Miss Hino mentioned earlier. So you're customizing the parts.
Mhm.
Does it affect aerodynamics or the weight of the cart at all?
Weight does, yes. It does factor in the weight. If you put in too much, it does. The physics do kind of factor in, where if it's top heavy, it turns
Right.
hard. It's hard to turn. If you put in too
Mm.
much on the front, it spins out. Because of the fact that there's nothing holding the back. So yes, the weight does factor in, not to a realistic point because it would be less fun that way. But yes, you can feel the difference in terms of if you build it differently, it does feel differently. Yes.
Second question would be, uh, should you ever like crash to
Mhm.
whatever obstacle in the race?
Yes.
Like, does your driver get in there and reconstruct the car?
No, no, that part at least because it would not factor into the racing aspect of it. It would just take too much time to try to reconstruct it. So it's solid as it is as a car. And
So the
yeah,
construction of it comes with the customization.
yes, basically the
Uh,
presumption is that you're
okay.
when you build it to race, you're well not gluing it, but you're making it semi-permanent so it doesn't come apart when you smash against something.
So that
So yeah,
means
Right.
your car is held up by the craggle.
pretty
The
much, yeah.
Craggle. Yes. Yes.
Yes. So in general, yes, it's as solid as it needs to complete the race. When you customize it though in the garage, you can customize it as much as you want. And I have to say that that part is I'm not as OCD as Joe, but it you can create your own if you wanted. You can create your own kit, your own Night Industries 2000 if you wanted. Of course, copyright will prevent you from having that little moving thing in the front, but yes, you can build to your heart's content, which is the essence of Lego, and you can race it. It's just up to you to how much you want to customize it. So yeah, like this guy, the bad guy, customized his car to the point where it's a gigantic monstrosity. It's fast too, but yes, it's
Mad
powerful.
Max style.
Mad Max style. Right. Good call, JDM. Perfect. Mad Max style, basically. So yeah, it showcases how you can build your ride and you can ride it. Lego 2K Drive, a game for you Lego aficionados and fanatics who want to actually drive your car, the ones that you build. Yes. All right. So back to you, Messino.
So we're beyond halfway point. Would you guys like to have a quick break first before we continue?
Sure. Sounds good. All right.
Yeah,
Joe.
maybe others would need to get more drinks and whatnot.
Sounds good. Yes. Have a quick
Right.
wank or something.
We'll we'll be back after a few. We'll be back after a few messages from Ariel, Downey, and Nissan Top Ramen.
And gumbo.
Do you
Yeah.
like playing video
Gumbo.
games? Do you like reading about history? Do you like learning about video game history? Then you should give yourself the gift of owning some video game history books from BitMap. Since 2014, BitMap Books have published numerous colorful and well-detailed hardbound books about video games ranging from the different video game consoles of old and the various video game genres that will surely pique the interest of its core fan base. BitMap's team of global video game journalists, players, and illustrators have produced numerous award-winning titles that celebrate the software, hardware, and developers that laid down the foundations for the billion-dollar video game industry we all know and love today. International shipping is also available with careful and considerate packaging from BitMap Books. If you don't want to take my word for it, then you can believe the people, almost 10,000 satisfied customers who submitted their glowing written reviews and video reviews after receiving their books from BitMap. By ordering your first BitMap book using our link, you will also be supporting the Timeless Gamers Show in spreading our love of video games and their rich history. Start your own online live streams, webinars, podcasts, online classes, and virtual presentations with Streamyard. By using Streamyard's user-friendly interface, you can also do simultaneous multi-streaming if you have accounts to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and other platforms. If live streaming is not your style, video and audio recordings are also available, especially with those who have variable and inconsistent internet connections. The finished output will still come out as clear and well articulated exactly as you originally intended. You can also customize the appearance of your presentation, like green screen effects, facial touch-ups to smoothen out those facial blemishes, multiple cameras for multiple guests joining in the discussion, your own wallpaper on the background, adding your own logo as a watermark, sharing videos from your own computer or other website for added visual aids with or without audio, uploading your own background music if you wish to set the mood when talking, and lots more. Before you can enjoy all of the wonderful full features of StreamYard, you can start with a 14-day free trial by using our link. Not only that you are supporting the Timeless Gamer Show, but you can see it for yourself how easy it is using StreamYard. Alright, thank you for that, StreamYard and BitMap Books. And we are talking about the Lego video games, guys. So, who's next, Miss Hinyu?
You.
I'm gonna go next for my Lego game, and then we'll have Joas last for the main segment of our showcase. So, the game that I've picked, it was a toss-up between Lego Harry Potter or Lego Lord of the Rings. So I just went with Harry Potter since didn't have time to play Lord of the Rings. So
The inferior
PS4.
fantasy series. Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah, shut up. No,
This portion of the
my-
show
my-
is brought to you by Harry Potter. Watch it at HBO Max.
Okay.
Are we being
Okay.
paid for this?
No. No, my 3DS is broken, so I can't really play Lord of the Rings. So I went
Oh,
with PS4.
Fine.
Um,
Excuses. Okay. Anyway.
So this is actually a collection. It's two games. It says here Lego Harry Potter years 1 to 4, and then Lego Harry Potter years 5 to 7. So I believe these games were really, I think the earliest was PS2. If not PS2, maybe DS or 3DS. And this is one big compilation. So to those who haven't played any of the Lego Harry Potter games, I believe this is very cheap right now. It came out in Switch, PlayStation, Xbox, PC, and whatnot. So, Lego Harry Potter, you basically play as the characters that you see in the movie. I think this is more movie based versus books based. And from what was mentioned by the other panelists earlier, um, this game sadly doesn't have voice acting, unlike Horizon, but they did manage to get the license for the soundtrack, so you can hear a lot of John Williams's scores for the movie. So fine, whatever, trade off or whatnot. But I still think it would have been better if maybe they could have gotten some other voice actors to play as the characters of the show, because all you see are the Lego figures going rah rah rah, yeah yeah, ooh ah ah. So if you wanted to play this and not watch the movie, you're not really gonna understand anything. And as mentioned by the other panel earlier, Lego games are more on the comedy side, slapstick. So things are not really taken seriously. So if you wanted to understand what the story of Harry Potter was, you're not gonna get any from this, because it makes things more confusing. Now, what I did find fun about this game is that you get to explore a lot of the areas in Hogwarts, basically the school of Harry Potter and the rest of his friends. And of course, in the movies, you only get to see the places where the characters are in. But here, you can unlock special, never before seen places like dormitories of other houses, since the characters are housed into 4 different houses and whatnot. You don't really get to see some of the lesser houses, dormitories, the Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw. You only get to see the popular houses, Gryffindor and Slytherin. So here in this game, you get to unlock those. You can see them, and I think it was a nice little treat for the fans, because that solidifies the world and the setting of Harry Potter more. Um, Difficulty. So far, this game is easy. If I compare it to Lego Star Wars, I think that game has difficulty modes, so you can crank it up from easy to difficult. This game so far, I haven't seen any difficulty slider, but I will say I got stuck a lot of times, and it's not because of the puzzles. It's because of the lack of instructions. Not really instructions. I don't know what the goal is at certain points of the game. You get stuck in this big room with a boss, but it doesn't necessarily maybe hint you what you need to do in order to deal some damage with the boss. Sure, you can cast spells, wave spells at the boss, but you don't see their HP going down. So that means you need to do something specific with the items that are also in the room. So that's the part that has been a bit frustrating on my end. Skill issue maybe, or maybe I'm just too old to put things together. But yeah, what else? Just like Miss Ice game earlier, you get to play other characters here as well, but you would need to unlock or find their character studs first. If you want to play as a random boy from a Slytherin, you need to find their character stud first before you can play as them. What else? There's not much. Quidditch. There's a sport here in the Harry Potter universe where you ride broomsticks, and basically you're playing like soccer in mid-air, and you don't really get to experience that, which is kind of sad. But maybe it has to do with the difficulty in programming or developing the core mechanics of how you can play the sport properly. Instead, you play as the other characters. They're not really paying attention to the match. They're not watching Harry play. They're just running around the map doing other things. So it was a bit of a letdown. But other than that, fine. It's fine. I'll take my win. So I think you can play all of the years here. You don't necessarily need to unlock them. From what I'm seeing right now, from what I've played, you can jump other years and whatnot. So if you're bored, you go to other years if you want to advance to the story or if you want to play just specific parts of the game. But yeah, that's the gist of the Harry Potter Lego collection. Have any of you guys played this game or any other Harry Potter game actually?
That
No,
is the
because
gist
of the
of
fact
Harry
that I am
Potter.
fundamentally against Harry Potter. Because it's so illogical. There is no logic to the Harry Potter universe. All right. First, I'm
No.
going on a rant, but
Sir Joel is Slytherin, guys. Sorry.
no, no.
Yeah.
No, he is.
No,
Slytherin.
no,
Such
no,
a
no.
such a
Since he's a
Slytherin thing
hater,
to say.
since he's a hater on Harry Potter, we can move him to Hufflepuff. He can go chill with the girls.
Okay.
I'm a Hufflepuff.
First
I'm
thing,
a Hufflepuff
Common
myself.
Mago.
Voldemort is supposed to be this world-ending threat. Why can he be
Yeah.
beaten by a group of high school kids? Number
Doesn't have a
two.
nose.
Number two.
That's the world of the universe.
And if number two, if he's supposed to be some kind of world-ending threat, then why is it that only one house is the focus on? If it's supposed to be some kind of world-ending threat, and I heard that there was some kind of multiple magical houses all over the world, why the fuck didn't they just pitch in their forces against Voldemort? Okay.
Which is sad. Yeah, no. You do make a point, and
Hmm.
I think there are times wherein some characters or some houses are villainized,
Mm-hmm.
but
Okay.
why
You
not
know
give them a
what?
chance?
This world-ending threat is it doesn't merit
Sir
force
Joel's
being
point.
sent over by Asian houses or by
Yeah.
American houses.
Okay.
American magic.
I mean, hey.
You know?
I mean, to Sir Joel's point, in Goblet of Fire, we were told there were actually two more
Mhm.
wizardry schools out there, right? All boys school and all girls school, right? And then Hogwarts.
Okay.
Where the hell were they during the final arc?
And
I mean,
Voldemort and
because I was expecting like an Avengers Endgame, like all of them trying all of their wands, you know what?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then battling all the forces of Voldemort, right?
yeah, and
No,
Voldemort,
it's just Hogwarts.
and Voldemort can be taken out by American magic. One gun will take out Voldemort with one bullet straight to the middle of his
The
forehead.
more insane the power scaling, the funnier it is when somebody pulls out a gun.
Exactly,
gun.
American magic. That's another
I
thing.
mean, you make a point because it doesn't take no more than less than a second to pull a trigger. He's got to sit here and talk words.
Yes, exactly. He's
got to hit him with
can
that
even pull out
Legati
Abra,
Leviosa.
boom. That's it. He's gone. He's gone. Done. That's it. And then
Apparently, in Harry Potter world, ain't no guns at all.
and
Yeah, they're in their little bubble with their wands and magic and whatnot.
fine, whatever. So again,
Their guns
still,
are words.
No
They
other
talk
house
when they
has
shoot.
decided to send any of their forces to Hogwarts because of this world-ending threat that's supposed to be. We can't even mention his name or whatnot. Okay, sure, whatever. But can't you guys send over forces of your own to help out? Magic is supposed to be helping
Yeah.
each other out or something.
They
Next.
do.
Yeah.
Send them damn kids.
Well, maybe the magical world is closer than our real world, where everyone is just interested in their own territories and their own things and businesses. So why should I help them? They didn't help me. Maybe
know
some
what?
kind of mentality
Miss
like that.
I read the books. Okay, all right. Miss I read the books.
Okay.
Weigh in.
Miss Eileen, explain.
Are we crazy?
I also read the books.
No, surprisingly, I'm not into Harry Potter.
Okay, well, there
Sorry.
you go. So it's just
Not my
Miss
kind
Eileen
of
again.
cup of tea.
It's me and Viraj who read the books, okay, but he's not here right now.
All right, and another thing, Quidditch. It's the stupidest game in the entire universe. All of these kids, fighting to score these balls through these hoops, but then again, one kid gets this
The
flying,
snitch.
this
snitch.
dragon fighting, the snitch,
The snitch.
and it wins the entire game. It doesn't matter all of those other balls that went into all those other.
Yeah, the effort. It's
They
they didn't have a game designer.
This is the most.
They didn't have the game designer to balance the mechanics of the.
As a video gamer, as a sports watcher, this offends me. Okay, like
You just have to include it.
Yeah, like one kid gets this snitch, it wins the entire game. It doesn't matter. None of whatever they do matters. They play 24 hours. This and one kid gets the snitch, they win. That's it. So
Imagine this one kid who bought this
accidentally
game.
bought it for some
mhm,
reason.
then you might as well
Imagine
just
that
sit
one
down.
kid.
Everybody just sits down, gets their fastest guy, and once the snitch shows up, they go after it. That's it. That's the entire game. The points don't matter anyway.
Basically, it is.
Yeah.
Hang on, before I forget. Since we were talking about building and customization in the Lego games, surprisingly, this game has a builder mode.
Oh, cool.
Like
You build
you
what?
can create mini games. They let you create these little obstacle courses of your own, and then you need to collect the Lego studs or the coins or whatever you call them, and then you get a prize, the golden brick. So you get to. I think you would need to progress throughout the story so that you would get more tools, more Lego pieces specifically, so that you can create more complex obstacle courses, and then you just control the characters. I was surprised. I wasn't even expecting to find like a builder game within Harry Potter, because just like the other games, it normally the developers focus just on the franchise, on whatever movie or spin-off game it was. I can see, hey, Jose's
In the chats, yeah.
what the hell is he talking about? Because Lego. I
You
can see
forgot the registered trademark.
Oh, and
What? So what? So you're gonna construct your own flying broom or something?
well, I mean, riding a broom is basically essentially shoving up a dildo in between your legs anyway. So right.
Okay. Okay, we're in that part of the
Yeah.
podcast.
In
So
that part
I
of the-
see.
Why
There
they
you
laugh
go.
like
But yes,
Okay, guys.
I know I went off on a rant. Okay, I went off on a rant with Harry Potter proper, but the game itself looks like it's a lot of fun. It looks like it's a lot of fun. It does have the signature Lego game humor from the look of it, and it does seem to be very kid friendly. So from the looks of the game itself, I would not be surprised that this would appeal to a lot of the younger generation of gamers. And I would say that this looks like it's something that would be, what's the right word for it? It's like putting themselves into the character of the movie in Lego form. So it kind of lets you be, if you were a fan of Harry Potter, which I'm not, it would allow you to, enjoy how a life in Harry Potter's a life in Harry Potter's world would be. A day in the life, of Harry Potter, shall we say? But yes. So, but then again, one more rant. Houses, you get assigned to a different house. There's no way that you can change into a different house if you find that that house is not to your liking. So if you get
You're
assigned
there
to
forever.
yeah, it's Slytherin.
Yeah,
So
you're doomed.
for a series that prides itself in going against racial norms, because of the fact that you're supposed to be magical and the muggles and something like that, you're supposed to not be discriminatory against. You are fighting against the discrimination that Voldemort is saying, that you're a pure blood and a magical against the muggle. You get segregated into houses that you never will be able to change from. What kind of of inconsistency is that? Make it make sense, Miss Hino.
I can't. I just enjoyed the thing as a kid.
Make it make sense.
No, when I was a kid, I didn't really get the divide between the Lord of the Rings fans and the Harry Potter fans. I guess I wasn't reading much high fantasy novels back then, so I only read the Harry Potter series. I only got into Lord of the Rings later on. So now that I'm older, I'm like, so that's what they're saying. So I get it. So sometimes I just turn off my brain. It's one of those that's just don't think about it.
Okay, so
just
what
try
you're
and
saying is
enjoy it.
Harry Potter is fantasy for people who want to turn off their brains, and Lord of the Rings is for people who want to exercise their minds. Is that it?
Someone would say that if Lord of the Rings is high fantasy, some would say that Harry Potter is more of low fantasy, but not really because there's dragons. I don't really know how to classify it.
even
There.
Barona Royka is surprised that there's a divide. I didn't
Mhm.
even know there was a power struggle between
Yeah.
the Lord of the Rings franchise and this one because I'm more of the Lord of the Rings
There you
fan.
go. That's it. So
You
yeah,
know
I've
what?
been into. Mhm.
It's one. To Sir Joel's point,
Mhm.
it's one thing that you're promoting friendly competition
Mhm.
among the houses,
Mhm.
right? Let's call it sections, right? It's like in our high school, you got section 1, 2, 3, and 4,
Yes. Mhm.
right? And if you're section 1, then it's perceived that you're smart. If
Yeah.
you're in the lower section, and if you're like on the lower section, then you're perceived as a dumbass, right?
Yes. Agreed.
In here, there's nothing of that, but you can tell by the way the books were told. Like Gryffindor is the house to be,
Mhm.
right? And I don't know, like Hufflepuff
Like the
is the least
slackers.
popular one,
The
right?
slackers. Yeah.
The
Mhm.
Slackers. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what J.K. Rowling's uh, intention in
Mhm.
doing so. I mean, there is that class divide.
Mhm.
Sure, I don't know. Maybe they're doing it just preparing the kids for the real world.
No, the
Maybe.
bad thing about it is I'm sorry to have to say it doesn't even touch on the game, but the fact is with Rowling's world, Rowling, the fact is you are segregated based on your inherent traits. Inherent
Right.
traits. If you're an A type, you're always going to be an A type. If you're a slacker, you're always going to be a slacker. If you're evil inside, no matter what happens, you're going to be evil anyway. But in our form of grade school, the way it was, Joe, if you busted your hump and worked hard, you can change between
You can
sections.
change. You're
Yeah,
allowed to
you
change.
can you can promote yourself. You find yourself in the Dullards class, you can work hard and then you rise up to the top. You can rise up to the section one. It
You know what?
in Yeah.
My theory: J.K. Rowling's discriminatory behavior.
Hmm.
Yeah, she's projecting it through the Sorting Hat. The
Hmm.
Sorting Hat, that's her. That's her discrimination. That's her bigotry right there.
Yeah.
I like this conspiracy time.
Mhm.
She can really say it out loud. So I will let the Sorting Hat be represent my
No,
this side of me.
but then again, that
That's
doesn't
the Sorting Hat
explain.
fault right there.
Yeah, but that doesn't consistently line up with her message of muggles and magic users being able to interact well with each other in the terms of the Weasleys, right? So if she was discriminatory with the magic sorting hat, then why is she being so open-minded with the Weasleys and with how the Ministry of Magic is supposed to kind of say, all right, we are supposed to have a balance here between magic users and non-magic users. It doesn't make sense. Honestly, the fact is my biggest gripe with Harry Potter is the lack of consistency. I've been through a lot of magical worlds, Dragonlance, Lord of the Rings. I've been through the Dark Sword series. I've been through the Tim Holland series. I've been through the Black Cauldron worlds. They all have a logical consistency, knitting them all together on their very core. Harry Potter does not. I'm gonna have to say this to you, Miss Hinu. The Harry Potter world makes no magical or logical sense, if you ask me.
I think she's a little bit
Maybe
more biased to the Weasleys because she has a thing for redheads.
Hmm.
you,
It's been
what?
documented,
Where did
right?
you even
Yeah,
get that?
yeah. It's been widely documented that she likes redheads.
Well, there you go.
Where did
Okay, I can
She likes
understand
the
that.
ginger.
There you go. There you go.
Okay,
I,
so you got the muggles, the magic users, and the gingers.
Hmm.
God damn it. Before we stray off of a topic some more, Joe, it's your turn.
All right, Joe, it's your turn.
No. Hey, so my game of choice would be so it's another movie franchise game. It's the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Sorry for
Sounds
hijacking
better.
your topic, Miss Hinu. I'm sorry, but
No, someone was saying on the comments that this is what I get for choosing a Harry Potter game for
Sorry.
the story that my genius is broken.
Yeah,
All right, Joe, continue.
Uh,
Go ahead.
no, I mean, hey, it's Pirates of the Caribbean, guys,
Mm.
and I chose the Nintendo Wii version of it, and unfortunately, okay, first things first, you cannot really play this one using the classic controller or the GameCube controller for the Nintendo Wii. You need the Wiimote and the nunchuck for this game to work. And unfortunately for me, it's my first time playing with the remote and the nunchuck all together. Okay, because usually whenever I play with a Nintendo Wii game, I usually use the GameCube controller because I'm more used to that feeling anyway. So first time playing this with the remote and the nunchucks, it was weird as hell. Okay, I didn't realize it's gonna be that uh, it's going to be such an unpleasant experience. But eventually, I was able to manage. I was able to grow up, to adapt to the control mechanics. Anyways, so at first I thought playing this game, it's just going to be the first movie, like the Curse of the Black Pearl, and the f- when it, when I was able to finish the prologue of the game, then it did flash. You've unlocked Dead Man's Chest. You've unlocked at World's End, and then Stranger Tides. And I'm like, oh, cool. So all four movies were uh, were done for this game, not including uh, Dead Man
Yeah.
Tell No Tales. Yeah. So not including that one. So just the first four movies. Anyways, and just like Miss Hinu's Harry Potter or Miss I's Incredibles, they don't talk here. They don't tell you shit. All right. So most of the time they're just pantomiming everything, and just like the Incredibles and the Harry Potter, most likely Star Wars, if you have no knowledge or if you have not seen any of the movies, then you don't know what the hell is going on with this. Okay, so this game assumes that you already watched the movies. Okay, so it's kind of a cop out, really. That in terms of storyline and narrative, they're they're hoping that you already know this, so just play the game as it is. So that's that. I mean, it's been years since I watched Pirates of the Caribbean, so I vividly remember all of the plot points of it. But yeah, so I was able to finish the entire arc uh, of the Curse of the Black Pearl. Each movie reference in this game, you have five stages. So five stages for Curse of the Black Pearl, five stages for Dead Man's Chest, and five stages for at World's End, and then five stages for Stranger Tides. Right. So playing the actual games, I did not realize there's going to be a lot of collectibles here. This is like Sir Joel mentioned. This kind of game is the worst. Is the worst kind of genre for me to play with. I don't really like missing or not collect or whenever you need to collect something. Okay, I'm a JRPG player. Okay, throughout the years, I was conditioned to get everything. I was conditioned to acquire everything. All right, the mere fact that I'm missing one, and the game will tell you, like you were supposed to collect six out of seven, seven out of like seven items, and the game will tell, oh, you only collected like six. That one item, yeah, that stresses me out. Like truly, I don't like the feeling. Okay, but I'm like, okay, I'm only playing this game just for the episode. I'm not gonna touch this again after this. I'm like, okay, let it go, let it go. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. It bothers me a lot. Bothers me a lot. Let's retry the game. Let's retry the stage. So, I mean, there's no rhyme or reason why you should even collect all of these It doesn't. I mean, these collectibles, they do nothing for the story. Okay, whether or this is me ranting now. Whether you collect them or not, it will not change the story of the game. Okay, it will progress the way the movies did. Okay, so whether you collect all of those studs, whether you collect all of those golden bricks, whether you collect all of those detachable miniatures of different kinds of ships, it does nothing. I mean, it will not reward you with all of that hard work, with all of that time and effort, trying to jump uh, all over the place just to collect all of those parts, all of those items. No, I mean, every once in a while, it will uh, certain items will be needed for you to progress the game, but the game will not tell you that. And I tried to play this game without any walkthroughs. So I'm like, okay, so I'm relying on my stock knowledge or the things that I would remember from the movies playing this. Okay, what am I supposed to do again in this scenario? Because there's a lot of puzzle solving in this game. Okay, uh, I'm assuming through all of your games as well, especially with Miss I and Miss Sir JDM and Miss Hinu's games. Right, there's a lot of puzzle solving here, and the game is not because they're not talking verbally. They will just show like prompts, like, okay, so it seems I need to dig something, and the icon will just show a shovel. Okay, where the hell am I gonna get a shovel? So there are certain characters here that will either possess the items that you need to progress. Sometimes it's just hiding in the background. Okay, so like I said, I'm not using any walkthroughs here, so it did took me a while to finish the Black Pearl saga. Anyway, um, characters. Okay, so you have the option to play different characters that were shown in the movies, especially the major ones. Okay, you got Captain Jack Sparrow, you got Will Turner, you got Elizabeth Swan. All right, you got Mr. Gibbs. Uh, Unfortunately, you cannot really play as to my well. I'm not sure if you're able to play Captain Barbosa because I haven't really played beyond the Black Pearl saga. Most likely, you might. So each of the characters here that you'll able to play, each of them has their own unique set of items with them. Like for example, with Jack Sparrow, he has his compass that never points north. It will only point to the thing that you most desire. So if you use his ability, the compass will show you the hidden items in that area. It will show a put path that you need to follow, and then eventually you'll get the item. Whether that item is integral for you to go to the next stage or just a random collectible. With Will Turner, he has his hatchet, his throwing hatchet. So if there's a target above ground or hanging somewhere, just throw that up, and then whatever it is, it will hit. With Elizabeth Swan, she has the ability to double jump. So if there's anything that needs climbing or an item that's way too high, she's your girl. And then you got Mr. Gibbs. So he's the engineer. So he has the capability of digging or fixing uh, mechanical devices and all that. And there's also the aspect of construction in here. In some points of the movies, that's very pivotal in certain scenes in those movies. They were able to capture that by constructing those items that you need. Like for example, when Jack Sparrow was captured inside the Black Pearl, yeah, you need to construct a cannon so that you can so that you can so you can bombard the Black Pearl. Um, like for example, you know that scene in the movie where they were out of cannonballs and they were just jamming like cutlery, spoons, forks. Yeah, so it's in here. So they were able to reference those, and that's fine, right? That's fine. And because that's how the game rewards will reward you in watching the movies. Just those references uh, is entertaining enough. Otherwise, yeah, there's these there's this like an intermission kind of uh, kind of stage where, like for example, like if you're done with the first stage of the Black Pearl, right? The Black Pearl saga, you will go to this like this resting stage where you can have the option whether you want to jump to the second movie or the third movie or the fourth movie. So you don't have to go linear about this. So let's for example, I'm done with the first stage of the Black Pearl. I can go to Deadman's Chest and start the playthrough on the first stage of that one. Or after that, I can go to Deadman's Chest. Or after that, I can go Stranger Tides. So yeah, I knew this because when I load my game for the first time, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. So I didn't realize that I went to the dead man's chest portion of that island, and I'm like, okay, why am I on the East India Company, and why am I seeing Davy Jones all of a sudden? He's not showing up. I mean, I'm on the Black Pearl stage. So why is he here now? And then I realized, oh shit, I'm on the dead man's chest, part of the island. Okay, so I reset that. I played the. I went back to I went back to the Black Pearl because I want to finish at least that arc before I come up to this episode. So yeah, so I only finished the Black Pearl saga. I have not touched the other stages yet. Um, uh, to my knowledge, playing this video game, I mean, at first I have this prejudice that the Lego games are so juvenile to me at first glance, and then to my surprise, when I started playing it, okay, there's some relatively entertaining aspect of this. Okay, yeah, sure. There's a lot of property damage. There's a lot of vandalism going on because you're trying to destroy all of the things that you can destroy just to get all of those coins, all of those studs, all of those items. And there's no time limit, so the game's not gonna punish you for destroying everything in sight. Okay, actually, the game encourages you to do that. Or so yeah. Pirates of
So
the Caribbean for the
that really
Nintendo Wii.
should serve. Yeah, that really should serve your OCD, Joe. If there's no time limit, you can collect as many studs as you want all throughout, right?
I don't want to because ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that.
All right, and we have somebody joining us for the conversation, Viraj. Hey, very very happy that Viraj is here. Just coming off of his shift from playing Train Sim World. All right,
Oh, don't get me
Viraj.
started. What a crap day it was today. Anyway, that's another story. um,
Well, mhm.
no, I think Lego games are really good. I think what I have played is the Star Wars ones, but the Harry Potter ones, and it's always the ones based on an Indiana Jones one.
Oh, Indiana
And
Jones, good.
and what people have said, I don't know about Indiana Jones, but the Star Wars one is better than the Star Wars games that came out at the same time. We're talking PlayStation 2 era, yeah, when they did the prequel trilogy, and it's really interesting how it's meant to be a parody of Star Wars in essence. That's what the Lego games are. They make fun. There's a lot of tongue in cheek in these cinema style games. The same with the Harry Potter ones. They're better than the Harry Potter games that come out. I'm not talking about Hogwarts Legacy because that's its own thing, but I'm talking about when they made them based on the films. They made that Chamber of Secrets and go on, and so on. So I like the way that these games have a certain personality to them in terms of how it can make fun of the actual source material it's obviously making the game taken from, but also the game design in these games is just much more playable and accessible to so many in terms of the graphical outlook and how it just plays. I always found that the Harry Potter games and the Star Wars games could be a bit haphazard. I always remember Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith on PlayStation 2, and how difficult it could be in certain areas, or how I would go to a certain area and be like a bit lost. Whereas I felt the Lego games were a lot more accessible for a younger audience, but also to anyone who's more of a casual gamer, I would say.
Actually, to insert that, to Joe's point, actually, that is a really good point, especially the way that Viraj put it, because of the fact that the games are very skewed towards a neutral audience. It can be played by adults, it can be played by children. But the thing about it is, to your point, Joe, the fact that Pirates of the Caribbean can get a little bloody or gory, they had to tone it down as well so that it can be played in a way that avoids the portions where the kids can get disturbed, but
You don't want
the
to
adults
scare the
can
kid.
still enjoy it anyway. Yeah.
I think do you know, I don't think it's a bad thing that they do censor these things, because you don't need that for it to be a good video game. Yeah, I know there's some people who want the gore and all this sort of nonsense, but it's not necessary for those sort of games. These games are designed for a younger audience, and it's what makes a good game. It's the gameplay. That's the bottom line, and that's why I think these Lego games are really well done. So ashamedly, I've not stocked Lego games for what I do at these markets, and maybe I should do in the future, because they are actually good games. So this gives me an idea. So it's always good to listen to you guys.
Oh, and I have to apologize to Viraj because he said that we were running a little long. It's my fault because I went on a rant against Harry Potter. That's my fault.
Harry Potter. Sorry, I missed that bit because I was traveling and I didn't tune in. What you got?
Yeah.
Harry Potter?
I ranted against Miss Hino about the logical inconsistencies in the world building of Harry Potter. But you can,
I won't even defend Harry Potter because we all know about the author. So
yes,
I love Harry Potter. I don't really care about. I mean, it's not perfect. I agree, but I love it for what it is. I like the world she made, and I think she had a good heart when she made it. I know that there's a controversy around what statement she's made.
And I agree with Raj. We have to separate the art from the artist, because you can enjoy the art apart from the artist. The same way that you might like.
Sometimes if the artist has said something or behaved in a way that is so abhorrent, it's very difficult to do that, because they are.
Yes, it's very difficult to do that.
I think in the context of Rowling,
though.
In the context of Rowling, she's not she's not an evil person, or she's not a malicious person. She means well, because she's defending women's rights. Really.
Yes, agreed. Yeah, women's rights definitely are paramount to her, and that's her stand.
But I don't think she was anti-trans by saying what she said. She isn't anti. She didn't hate trans people.
We're having such a heartfelt conversation here, and then in the comments, Jose is he's saying something really outrageous.
Well, I don't know. I don't know where he's going with that. I don't know what his basis is on that. But I love Harry Potter. I like the books. I love the movies. I look forward to the new series. I know there are issues with Black Snape, and then people have issues with that. But
yeah, I mean, think about it. Something bad happens. The first person people look at is Black Snape. Think about it.
Well, Snape doggy dog, right? That's what they call it.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know. Like, there's loads. There's a half-blood.
You're only blaming me because I'm black.
The half-blood Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Well, I don't really care. Look, bottom line is, let's see if he can act. I know.
Like he's holding his one like this.
Exactly, yeah. I saw a picture of him riding a broomstick and holding a gun out like that. It was hilarious.
we call it a flyby, okay? We call it a flyby.
Exactly, yeah.
Right?
But I tell you, it is what it is. But you know what? Like,
capping muggles left and right.
Yeah.
The bottom line is, whether we agree with it or not, the show is going to be a success.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna watch it for his acting ability. Let's see if he can pull off Snape as an essence, shall we say?
Do you know what it is with me? Like, I know they made the films, but and I think I spoke to Messina in the group chat about this, which was, for me, it's a case of there was so much in those books that wasn't in the films, and I'd like to see the extended, those scenes that weren't put in, like we talked about the centaurs and how that story.
I think Miss I did regarding Hermione's trial.
Yes. The trial.
So there we go. So there's a lot there that we haven't got. So it'd be interesting to see it. I see these haters in the comments saying you're just jealous because you're not here with us. That's what it is. You're just jealous. You wish you was with me, man. You're all haters. That's what I'm saying to you, bitches. Anyway, what I will say is, look, the Harry Potter films and Harry Potter as a franchise. Let's put this out as well as a movie franchise. It's the second highest grossing movie franchise of all time after the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So it's a big deal. It will be a success. I look forward to seeing it. It's a shame that J.K. Rowling isn't going to be credited, and she had odds with the studio. And I can understand it's her source material. She didn't want the black actor in there. I understand why she didn't want that either. But
she doesn't care. She made money off of it already.
She's loaded. She is minted for life.
Yeah.
But let's see. But go back to the Lego subject. Harry Potter Lego is really good. I do enjoy those games, and I have played them, not all the way to the end, but I know what they feel like. I know how they play, and they're definitely worth me stocking. That's for sure. Why I haven't done it, I don't know, but I will do it in future because they shouldn't be too hard for me to acquire. Because they sold well. Those games did sell really well. So
they do.
Yeah.
Yes.
I should be a facilitator for those games because we're all about selling good games now. But no, it's been a good show. When I tuned in, because I was at work and I got to the terminus station, that's when I was sort of making my comments or whatever. And then I had to drive the train. I can't let my phone out, can I? So I can't listen or nothing. That's why I tuned out. No,
before we wrap up, though, I do want to swing around to Miss I's runner-up choices. I want to hear what your runner-up choices were, Miss I.
There are actually two, but I'm gonna try and talk about them really quickly.
Okay.
So I think I'm gonna go first with the Lego Brick Tales.
Lego Brick Tales, yes.
This is something. It's actually just ESRB, everyone, and Peggy 3. So you can imagine how simple the game is. But it's actually more on the building side of Lego because we have been talking about the franchises and the sports and whatever. But this one is actually more on building something. So again, Lego Brick Tales. The story here is that you're a kid whose grandpa just finished building a portal. And then you can enter the portal and access different worlds. In here, you get like some I'm not sure how you put it, but you get to make not blueprints, but you get to make structures, and in the end you kind of like rebuild a theme park, if I'm not mistaken. So if you see in the video, those are some of the levels that you could get into, different themed areas. And in some parts you have to, maybe if you need to cross two platforms, so you need to build a bridge. And there's a prompt there where you could build a bridge, and it gives you maybe a couple of pieces, Lego pieces. And you have to think inside the box. I'm air quoting it because there is like a dotted cube where you have to fit all the pieces, and you make, again, it could be a bridge or even stairs. And it fosters creativity in the player because you have to be limited with what you can do. And think about Bridge Constructor, because if you make a bridge, there is like a play button. So Sergio, it's like the Incredible Machine. You could test.
Oh,
you could play the
nice!
game.
Very cool. I like
you
that.
could press play. And if your bridge is not, if the robot cannot pass the bridge and it collapses, you have to redo your bridge. Not really redo, but think about how you could modify it. So think about really putting a Lego structure together, the pieces, put one on top of the other, but you're limited to what the level gives you, like that.
There, you're
Like
given
that in the video.
you're given a set of bricks, and then you're limited to that. There you go.
Yes.
Okay.
As long as the robot passes through the structure, even if your structure is Picasso-esque,
Yes.
even if it looks weird,
Good choice.
as long
Good
as-
choice first. Yes.
as long as the robot is able to pass, you could do so. And whatever it looks like, it will appear on the world. Like earlier, there's the level, and if there's the platform, whatever structure you built will appear there. So I'm not sure how they coded that. So it's like they inserted whatever you built, and you could actually redo whatever structure it is needed. There is like a not perfection mode, but you could do better with the structure. Maybe aesthetically better, because if your first one looks crap, then you wanna make it fit the aesthetics of the world. Something like that. So it
for me, it's like if it works, I'm good. Yeah.
actually made the bridge, and there are more pieces for the handrail. And
Oh my goodness, it just collapsed.
I
Everybody
did not
died.
care for
There
the
you go.
handrail. It's like a bridge, and I did not care for the handrail. So if you're gonna fall, you do fall.
Yes. All
So
right.
that's the portal, and it starts with a basic tutorial. A demo is available if you want to try. There are also
Lego
different
Bricktales.
actions available for the because you play as the kid. You go around the levels.
Mhm.
Too bad because you couldn't interact with objects in the world, not the construction mode, and it's annoying because the kid couldn't run. So that's annoying because ain't got no time for walking.
Ain't
Run.
nobody got time for that.
so,
It's
so
not
that's
even a horror game and you can't run.
yes. It's like I ain't got no time for this. Go for what are you doing? So that is Lego Brick Tales. I wanted to showcase this one.
All
And
right.
the other is
No, I mean,
it's
this
actually
game is good for architects or civil engineers, really.
yes, because I remember doing things like this in physics class back in high school when we
Oh
test
yeah,
our bridges. It's really fun. And again,
Mm.
think
that's for
bridge
testing for weight
constructor.
distribution.
Yes. Think bridge construction games and the Incredible Machine where you could test it. So this is one construction game. And the other is this is gonna be shorter. Lego Builder's Journey. It's actually a much simpler builder game. And it's quite cute actually. Its rating is E. I'm not sure with the Peggy. It's also a puzzle game where you use Lego pieces, and it's like a square platform where you have to get a young robot next to the taller robot, and it looks simple like that, but you're only given a few pieces to make the kid pass through obstacles. And what's cute with this one is it starts with an easy trial and error tutorial, and there's also a cozy background music. If the Lego Brick Tales game earlier is more, let's say, stimulating to the mind, the puzzle solving skills, this one is also puzzle solving, but when you're tired, you can do this one over the other one because this one is more relaxing. Because like if we're tired from work or whatever, this one is more on the chill side. And the puzzle actually gradually gets more difficult. So I'm not sure now why I'm saying it's actually chill game, but it's still relaxing because the background music
So much
is
for
like
being chill.
comforting you. The background music is comforting you, and much like how jazz music, it's not jazz but it's instrumental, much like how jazz music stimulates the brain. I feel that's how the
Right.
music is helping the player in this context.
So
And
elevator
the, and the puzzles themselves are rage baiting you. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. And also you can
I forgot
replay
that.
different levels that you have finished, and I'm not sure how it works, but there's also a sandbox mode. So this is
Yeah,
the gist of this one.
when I'm looking at the footage of the two games, they remind me of when you look at game art books. You know, when you look at the concept arts, for example, X character's house, and then they're drawing it in the isometric view. It reminds me of that because there's just a wide blank space, there's a void, and then there's just the central building where you get to build. So I think it's, I don't know, I like games that look like that, they look like concept art and you're playing inside the concept art and you're making it, you're making it alive by adding more things to it. I just think that it's a really cool perspective, aesthetic. I don't know how to call it.
Yes. Maybe perspective and general look of the game, the concept. Because yeah, it's blank on the sides, and you have your focus on that center. So these are the two actual Lego builder games that we got. I'm not sure if there are others, but I really thought these two deserved special mention because the concept of Lego is actually building things, and the franchise ones aren't really building anything, but they're enjoyable. You know,
Destroying thing.
destroying.
Destroying things.
Yes,
Not really construction, but
building.
destroying. Yeah.
yes.
Have they made a Lego Tetris kind of game? Because you would think something so simple like,
Well, there's a game.
Nah.
There's a game. It's called Tetris, and it's just like Lego.
Yeah, basically,
Oh,
it's
oh,
kind
they
of
did.
redundant already. The way that Lego it's basically is Tetris anyway.
It's
Yeah.
Tetris, right?
But yeah, like I mentioned in our Twitch chat, I'm the plastic things you can connect. You get from the Sari Sari store, kid. You know those bootleg ones
Yes.
you could just buy for a pack, and But
I
China
think I
did.
remember those ones.
Yeah, but
The
China
one that
did
looks
make
like a
yeah,
bullet.
exactly, like those little pointy dangerous things. But China did make bootleg Legos. They named it 0637, which is Lego written upside down
Oh.
0637. I know. But yes,
Lego.
okay, yeah, Miss Hino, go ahead, take us home then.
I think, well, we don't have time anymore for a lightning round, so I think the two additional games that Miss I mentioned would
Yeah,
suffice.
will
So,
suffice. Yeah. Okay, we
yeah,
can do a
that,
part two if anybody requests for it. Yes.
mm, good idea, good idea. So,
Mhm.
yeah, I think that would be it for our episode for today. So we had a good mix of original Lego games plus franchises from movies and other games. We also have Viraj pop up at the last second to join the
Listen,
fight. Eh,
I've just said what I've had to say about Lego, and that's it. That's my knowledge. That's it.
Mhm.
I've done my bit.
And
Yeah,
yeah,
thank you.
and we appreciate
yeah,
it. And Viraj's opinion is always valued. Yes.
Yeah, right.
and
Okay.
let's not forget the let's not forget the lovely video that RV made
Oh yeah, yeah,
as an
absolutely.
opener
Top of
for
the
his
line,
game.
top
So
of the
that
line.
was we love the effort and we love. It's a
Winners.
nice way to freshen things up here.
Thank
What
you.
was
Yeah.
that, JDM? All right. Anyway, continue, Messino. Just bring us home.
Yeah, I think that's would be it for now. Let's have plugs from everyone here so that people would know where to touch your where to touch your grass.
I just
Let's
I think these are the ones that Sir Joel was
Yes,
talking
Ah,
about.
that's
yes.
what I'm talking about. Yes, those ones that you can get from the Sari Sari store.
ah
They're really like pointy kind of things that you can construct various things from. They're not as flexible or
Versatile.
versatile. Yeah, they're not as versatile as Legos, but yeah, they can suffice in a pinch. Yes,
I remember.
I
Joe
remember
tapped
that.
into one
I
of my
remember.
core memories. There you go. Yes, JDM.
I remember that.
Yeah, you can get those from the local Sari Sari store, one of those really cheap stores in the corner stores here in the Philippines. Anyway, all right, Joe, take us home.
All right, and that's the Lego video games, guys. We will just do our shameless plugs. All right, let's start with Sir RV. Where can they? I really can't think of a good metaphor here.
Mm.
Let's just go with the usual. Where can they touch your
Where
grass?
they can rub your where can they rub your studs? Studs.
There you go.
Sorry.
Oh my.
Miss Hina's covering her face
Thank
again. Anyway.
you so much for everyone who tuned in live. Thank you to all the panelists. I was enjoyed hearing all your games. Catch us next week for Saturday Smart Talk,
Yes.
the wrestling podcast. So yeah, you
Yes.
catch us there. Thank you. Back to you, Chico.
Yes.
Has it been a month already? Oh my God! Look at your mind, bro. How was our JDM?
You can step on my Lego cubes.
What, you want people to kill themselves?
They try to say that it's the most painful thing in the world.
Yeah, right next to circumcision.
So you can catch me on 123 Go Retro, Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. I'm planning of doing a game this week because it's a holiday here.
Yes.
It's a holiday week here.
Easter,
So I
yeah.
was like,
Yes, it's Holy Week in Pinas. So yes, nice time to relax, reflect, and refresh.
And repent.
And repent.
Remember,
Absolutely.
don't forget.
Yes. Mhm.
And to watch the 10 Commandments again.
Oh yes, of course. Yeah. All right.
Always.
Next.
All right, thank you for that, Sir JDM. Let's go with how about Sir Viraj? Where can they Lego your ego?
Mm.
You can find me obviously here on the show whenever I want to turn up, and
Mhm.
Sega Genesis Group on Twitter and Bible Games UK, where I sell all these video games. My pickups are. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. All right. Cool stuff.
All right, thank you for that, Sir Viraj. And of course, how about Sir Joel? Where can they Lego your ego?
All right. You can almost always find me here on the Timeless Gamers Show and in the upcoming episodes. Hopefully, we'll be shuffling things up. We are looking to kind of branch out and see about different audiences that we might be able to tap into because we see that there's a lot of audiences online that are underserved, not just the retro gaming community but possibly the anime community, the wrestling community, technology, obscure technology community. We're going to see if we can tap into those because we want to serve all the communities and we want to make sure that everybody's voice is heard. So yes, for now, almost always here in Timeless Gamer Show unless real life gets in the way, and on my twitch.tv channel, on kick.com, on Rumble, and on YouTube every
Streamer?
now and then. But yes, streamer.live definitely. But yes, streamer.live, the brand new streaming platform, very light, very easy to use. Check it out. Make your account. Who knows? You may be the next Amaranth or Dr. Destiny or whatever those guys' names are. You might make it big on streamer.live. streamer.live. Check it out. I'll see you guys there.
All right, thank you for that, Sir Joel. And of course, having such a rare appearance, so better savor it because I'm not sure when it's gonna be the next time.
Yeah,
Miss
better.
I,
Yeah,
where
there
can they
you
stub
go.
your Lego?
Yes.
They can stop my Lego on Twitch and YouTube because I have been actually streaming lately.
Mhm.
I managed to snag an SSD drive before the prices skyrocketed. So I have
Yeah.
recovered my old files, my old gaming files. I'm gonna continue streaming some of the old games that I have streamed before. I have managed to recover my save files. So catch me on Twitch and YouTube.
All right, thank you for that, Miss I, and of course the leader of today's episode, Miss Hinu. Where did the sorting hat place ya?
I was about to say you guys can choke on my Lego.
Mm.
You guys can find me on Instagram mostly and on my FB page. Everything is at Hinotora handle. I've recently posted my review for Bugs Bunny Lost in Time. It's a PS1 classic, real fun adventure game. So yeah, you guys can find me there while I also post some stories about my recent gameplays. Back to you, Joe.
All
Oh,
right,
and
thank you for.
little interjection. I'm sorry that I forgot, but I wanted to thank all our audience members here in the chats as well. Everybody, Gamitagle, Baruna Royka, let's see, Reikyu, who passed by. Thank you so much, Reikyu.
Mommy
And
Jane.
yes, Mommy Jane, thank you very much. And everybody. Oh, Dan Dice was also here earlier.
Yeah.
Thank you
Sir
so much to
Jomar
all
was
of you
here. Yeah.
guys. Yes, John Mar was
I
also
can
here.
even see myself in the
Oh yeah, there
comments.
you go.
I
Well,
see Sir Abby.
yes, and thank you so much for
Sir
all of you
face
guys.
there.
We would not be here without you guys. Without you guys' support, we very much appreciate you for every show that you are here. Thank you so much. All right, back to you, Joe.
All right, thank you for that, Sir Joel. Hey, next week is gonna be the Saturday Smart Talk. All right, they're taking over for every first Saturday of the month, which is gonna be
Hmm.
April. All right. Oh my God, so April already.
Yeah.
So yeah, so next Saturday it's gonna be the wrestling podcast, and then after that, Thomas Gamers will be back. So up until then, our games and our bodies may do grow out of date, but our gaming experiences will forever remain. Hey,
Timeless. All right. Make sure you guys enjoy your weekend. Happy Holy Week to those who celebrate, and we'll see you guys again soon. Bye now.
Bye.